Tweet, 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 tweet. Good morning, good evening, and welcome to the Holly, Brian, and Cece show with your host today, Brian. Because Holly is busy and Cece is having a bath, I'm gonna maybe try to go up on deck. I'm not sure I'm gonna read comments. I'm gonna have to probably start with YouTube for a little bit, and we'll go from there. Wonder if I can make it so my phone can see. We had some problems yesterday. Hope everyone is doing all right. Like I said, I think I'll pop outside in a minute here. That's working. Hold. There we go. I think I can go in here. There. Now I can see the chat. So maybe I'll go outside for a minute. Are you gonna come out too, Holly, or no? I'll turn this one off for a second. Wow. Okay, we're going out the side. Stand by, everybody. I do have my phone to be able to read comments. Climbing out the hatch of the boat. And I'll have to adjust the location of everything. Stand by. I'm the only one in here anyway. Let me just move that there. See how far I can move this cable. Put that there. And maybe I'll just put this like right there. What does that look like? Probably aim too far down. We will see. Hello, everybody. Hello, Kanye. What's going on? Sorry, guys, just adjusting everything. I'm doing the live on my computer, but I have my phone, so I can actually read the chat. We had a big storm yesterday. There's a decent amount of stream delay, I just realized. I got my headset on so I can actually hear everything as well. The sound is bad. Stand by. Let me try something here. Stand by. Going through the hatch. Let me try something here. This mic might be better. Let's try this. Is that a little bit better? Is that better? Let's see if this mic reaches outside better. I think it is. Okay. Sorry, guys. Testing the mic. This one has better range than my headset, so we'll see. Whew. I guess the wind might get annoying. We'll see. Let me know how sound sounds. I have my my phone on, but I'll probably mute it so I can actually not echo through everything. But sorry, guys. Testing the mic. This one has better range than my headset. This mic is way better. I'll put it here so it's out of the way a little bit. I guess the wind might get annoying. We'll see. Okay. Let me know how sound. Test. Let me know. If there's too much wind noise, I might have to just go back inside, but we'll try this for a little bit. It's pretty sunny today. Hello, John. Welcome back. How was the day today? Our stream got cut short yesterday. We had a huge windstorm and power was down all over the island, so we were not connected to dock power. We had to test using sounds no wind. Okay, this one works really well. It has really good, it's a really good quality mic. So, but today is the calm after the storm, which is why I titled it that. It's really nice out. It's a bit cold. The wind is a bit cold, but it's nice after having all that power outage yesterday. We couldn't really do much. We were just stuck inside waiting around. But yeah, it's quite beautiful out here. I can actually sit in the sun. Maybe I'll be less pasty in a bit. We'll see. Anyone else in the Vancouver Island area? How many people are here right now? A few of you. If anyone else is in the Vancouver Island area, did you guys experience a lot of wind, and did you get your power out? Vancouver too. Anyone in BC? Did you guys have a power outage situation? We'll see. I'll eventually probably move the stream back inside, but for now I'll do it out here. Let me just listen to it. How many people are here right now? A few of you. If anyone else, did you guys experience a lot of Okay, I just had to check to make sure it's working. I'm in Australia. I know Australia, you guys you had a couple storms off your coast. I think it was like the southwest and northeast looked like there was hurricanes off the coast there. Our boat was 36,000 Canadian dollars, or 27,000 US, if that's easier for you to convert. So what would that be in Australia? And 36,000, probably like closer to like 38 or 40,000 Australian. I'm not sure what the Australian to Canadian conversion is, but I know it's would cost a little bit more in Australian dollars, but I'm not sure exactly. Let's see if I can make this in a better spot. Maybe up there. I don't know. It just kind of tilts down, looks sad. How many boats have permanent residents? Quite a few. I don't know. This dock that we're on right here has actually got a second section over there. But in our personal section, I know of probably at least 3 other boats. There's probably more, because there's a lot of people that just do their own thing. There's 1, 2, 3. There's probably at least 4 other boats that have people on it, and there's probably like 50 or so boats here. I could be wrong though, I don't know. I'll say there's 50 boats, we'll guess that. A cyclone, okay, yeah, you guys had some pretty crazy weather. I was looking at the Windy app the other day just to see the world and everyone where you guys were at. I know, it's actually pretty nice. Let me tell you what the temperature is. It is 8 degrees Celsius right here. We have a bit of wind that is kind of cold, but it's not that bad after yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. 50,000, really? That seems like a lot. I thought the Australian dollar was pretty close to Canadian. No, I think it's a lot closer. I think it's 37,500. I just checked online. So it's actually very, very close. It's just like an extra $1,000. No, Holly's here. She's just down below. She's just doing her own thing. She doesn't always like to be on the stream. Sometimes she needs a break. I like to do it all the time to keep the, whatever you want to call it, momentum going with the live streams and stuff like that. Sometimes she needs a break and she just wants to do other things and walk around. So she will probably pop in and out. We'll see. Once I go back inside, maybe she'll be on there too. Who knows? That's freezing. I mean, it's pretty cold, especially if you're like, you're in Australia, so you're used to the really warm weather. Here in Canada, this is nice. I'm used to Calgary, which is like minus 20 this time of year sometimes. There's a crow. You guys can probably hear that. There are seagulls, but I guess this time of year they're not really out in force yet. We often do hear them, but there's not that many right now. In fact, I do not see a single seagull in the area. This morning when I was out, I did see a few though.
Have you been on a ferry before? Yeah, so we're on Vancouver Island. To get over here, we took a ferry. I've been on ferries lots through my life. Mainly, the only places I've ever been on a ferry actually is going to Vancouver Island. So I've been to, on the Sunshine Coast. So Sunshine Coast in BC and then Vancouver Island. I've been on a few different ferries back and forth. 23 would be nice. 23 is almost my ideal temperature, to be honest. Yeah, they could be out fishing right now. Well, we had a huge storm yesterday, big windstorm, so a lot of the birds have been hiding, except for this crow really wants me to feed him, I guess. Yeah, there was power out. Yesterday we were live. I don't know what time the power went out, like 4, I think. 4:30, we lost power. Some trees fell, knocked out some power lines. Yes, I've seen wild bear before. Sorry guys, lots of wind. Might be loud for a second. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. 93, that would be nice. That's I'm assuming that's Fahrenheit. Have a good day. I'll check in later. Thank you, John. Nice to see you. Yeah, I've seen. So I grew up in Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC. I took a few canoe trips when I was younger with my dad. I've seen lots of like black bears, a few grizzly bears. Never seen a polar bear in real life. They're quite a bit further north. But I've seen quite a few different bears. Not recently. I haven't seen a bear in quite a while now, though. But... And which ferry do we go on? Spirit of Vancouver Island. Is that the ferry itself talking to us? I actually think I might have been on that ferry, if that's the one. Wait, let me check. I've been on quite a few of the different ones. Vancouver ferries. I gotta look up the different names. I'd probably recognize them if I saw them. Where's the names? Vancouver Island ferry names. I've been on like quite a few of the ones that go to probably all of them at this point, honestly. A few of the times I didn't actually pay attention to which ones I was going on. Spirit class, Spirit of Vancouver Island, Spirit of British Columbia. Where do those ones go to? Where does Spirit of Vancouver Island go to? I've been on a lot of the Queen ones, I'm pretty sure. Queen of Coquitlam, I've been on quite a bit. I'm not sure. I feel like I have been on the Spirits, but I'm not sure which Spirit it was. Hello there, Michael. Sorry guys, I'm like squinting at my phone to actually read the chat today. I'm still live streaming from the computer, but I have my phone up here so I can actually read the chat. So I guess that's a fine question. We do live in a small space, Holly and I. It's not that small. It's 35.5 feet, but it's like a tiny home. One thing though, Holly and I have gotten along for a long time. We lived in a basement suite, which is not this small, but it's definitely small. We went to work and we'd work in the same truck. It was a Ford F-350 for 9.5 hours every day. And then on the weekends, we'd live in a roof tent and go dirt biking and stuff. So we pretty much live together in small spaces already. This will be better come summertime, especially. Right now it's winter, so we're kind of like stuck more inside. But honestly, if we want to have time apart, she can be inside, I can be on the deck, especially now that the weather's getting nicer. But yeah, I don't know. We don't really need too much time apart. Even inside, we can kind of like be in different parts of the boat. I guess it's not really apart, but it's kind of farther away. And it's finally a nice day today, yes. So we've had some pretty crazy weather recently. It's finally turned. We had some pretty big windstorm and all the power was out yesterday. Okay, Tawasin to Victoria, and so the last time I was on the ferry that goes from Tawasin to Victoria itself is probably like 15 years ago. The last few times I've gone from Tawasin, I've gone to, and Horseshoe Bay, and each time I've been going out to the Nanaimo ferries, both of the different terminals out there. And then we drove to different spots on the island to look at boats and things. But I know I have been on the Spirits before, so maybe, I don't know how long the Spirit of Vancouver Island has been around for, but I might have been on there. I'm new here in Maryland and Chesapeake Bay. Oh, that's cool. I always hear about Chesapeake Bay, but I honestly don't know where that is. I normally have my phone or my computer and I can just type it in and look it up, or I have my phone so I can look it up while I'm also streaming. Right now it's a bit hard because I'm trying to reach out at the same time, but I know where Maryland is. San Juan ferries break down like clockwork. They are used roughly and built in the 30s. I mean, all the BC ferries are getting, I think there's a lot of older ones too, but they have some newish ones. Have been on the Coastal Renaissance. I don't think I have. So I've been on any of the ones that go to the Sunshine Coast. We went out there quite a few times and we dealt with that, but no. One sec. One sec. Oh. One second, guys. The neighbor has arrived. And I feel awkward out there with him right there. So I'm just going to go inside the boat for a bit. One second. Everyone hold. Hold the phone. Sorry, one second, everybody. Just going down inside the boat. The neighbor just came up to his boat and I was just out there talking to the camera. I feel awkward. I don't want to make him feel awkward. So I'm going to go inside for a little bit. Let me get this camera going. There, I'm inside now. No, not a booger check. This was a neighbor outside check and I felt super awkward. He was like right in front of me and I felt like I was talking to him. I'm not very good at doing this on the live, so I'm going to hold on. I'm embarrassed now.
This one?
He's right in front of us. So I was like literally staring at the guy and talking to him. 1 second, let me
Did you
turn.
just run away or did you say, hey, sorry?
No, I just went quiet and then ran away. That's what I do.
Okay, let's turn on this. Okay, turn off this head. Okay, sorry guys. That was super awkward. I'm not good at like talking on the camera in front of people in public, so we'll be inside for a little bit, but I'll leave that camera out there so you guys can see that at least. Whew. And now let me go through these. The Coastal Renaissance, I'm not sure. Now I can actually look up stuff though, so that's good. Old ferries are Queen of Sydney and Tawasin. Right now, Holly, the Spirit of Vancouver Island ferry is talking in the chat. Do you remember if we've been on that ferry? Do you remember if we've been on that ferry? I don't.
We did.
I.
It was broken. The other one was broken.
Oh, maybe. Was the Spirit of Vancouver? Did it take over some of the? I'm gonna have to look up what the Spirit of Vancouver or Vancouver Island looks like. Did it take over some of the load when the other ferries were broken down?
Maybe not actually. I don't know.
Yeah, we went a lot, like I said, to Vancouver Island, to the Nanaimo, two different terminals, and then also to the Sunshine Coast area. Sorry guys, gotta catch up on chat here. Should I buy a boat instead of house? If you want to. It's not for everybody, of course. Everybody likes to do different things. Holly and I really enjoy this. It is cheaper than a house where we live right now. It'll be fun in the summer when we can go move around and stuff like that. Booger check. I can't. Here. This is when I do the booger check, guys. You'll know. Boats cost a lot to keep in good condition. I mean, they kind of do, but so do houses. We don't have a house, so we just have the boats. Honestly, for us, it's not that bad. It's like just owning a house at this point. There are some things you have to deal with, but it's a lot cheaper than like a huge house. So, a new pilot. So Holly and I are both pretty new to sailboats anyway. Bollocks, you knobhead. Appreciate you. New, I'm not sure what you're knobheading about, but appreciate you. My son is a deckhand on a tall ship. That's cool. The Maryland Dove is a 17th century historical wooden ship. He's studying to be a shipwright. That's really cool. I think that'd be a really cool job too, a shipwright.
Oh,
Yeah. And they live on a tall, or they work on a tall ship, so that'd be really cool too. Do they do any like tall ship races? I know there's quite a few of them that happen. It's very fun to live on a sailboat. We're really enjoying it. What about Northern Expedition? Oh man, you're testing my. I'm trying to see. I know I've been on the. Sorry, Holly. Oh wow, the wind is back. It's a good thing I came in.
Maybe I'll have to put a weighted vest on that.
If the internet doesn't go out.
Yeah, if the internet goes out, guys, we apologize. The wind is occasionally here. It's been pretty quiet, but all of a sudden it picked up. Northern Expedition. Where does that one go? Northern Expedition route. Do you fish? We do. We crab trap sometimes. We've caught like one crab that we've actually eaten. We've caught a lot of undersized crabs, which is why we had to let them go. We do have fishing rods. We need to upgrade them. So we did buy a new fishing line. We just haven't re-reeled them. They're not really meant for ocean fishing, but it should do okay with some smaller ocean fish. Northern Expedition. I'm looking at the route right now. No, I don't think we've ever been on that one. That one goes like way north, right? I'm assuming. Just looking at the map. We've only really been on the ones that go to from Horseshoe Bay and Tawasin to um, Nanaimo, both the different Nanaimo terminals, which I always forget the names of, and then from Horseshoe Bay to Gibson's area. The cam moved. It is windy, so maybe I'll move that. Hold on, let me adjust that. How is the winter though? The winter here is awesome. So Holly and I came from Calgary, Alberta, where winters is like minus 20 to minus 40. Out here, it's been pretty much around zero at the coldest. We had minus 10 at night a few times, but not really. So it's been really nice. Biggest force you've experienced yet? Like wind-wise, we've had some really big wind gusts, but we've been at the dock, so it's not that bad. It's just a little bit scary. Last night we lost a lot of power in the area. Northern Expedition is a cool ship. What's the newest ship? What's the newest BC ferry? Had a squall yet? I mean, kind of. We've had a few little tiny squalls, but it's wintertime, so it's kind of like squalling all the time around here. No need for that language. I know, I know. I don't know why they were so upset. What did I say that was wrong? Bollocks, you knobhead. I don't even remember what I said. Oh, and they said I'm a knobhead twice. Okay, good to know. Apparently I'm a knobhead. Not sure exactly why. What did I say? I don't know. Let me just throw, I'm going to open up the lid and I'm going to throw this on the camera so it doesn't blow away. Whoop. You'll see me pop my head through the hatch. Is he saying bollocks because I'm on a boat and I am lying about that? I'm not actually lying about being on a boat, but you know. There, that should keep it. Don't worry, I know you guys really wanted to see my face close range like that, but hopefully that doesn't damage the cord. There. Whew.
Oh yeah. Did you put something?
I put the weight on it, yes.
The cord.
The cord should be okay. Yeah. I tried to put it in the track. Right now it's not, but it doesn't bend super hard, so hopefully it's alright. Let me pull this out so I can see the chat a little bit better. Oh, why does it keep doing that? There. Bring the chat out. Winter's there, though. The winter's been good. Ethan, I'm sorry about that. Well, that's cool. My son, oh, they can. They do outreaches where they sail up and down the coast of Maryland, Virginia, and Delaware. That's really cool. I, I was talking to some people that do some of the like tall ship races, which sounds really fun. Um, I mean, we have a toilet on board, so we mostly just use the toilet for that. Yeah, so the angle is different. Normally, the camera is facing that way. So that's the back of the boat. The camera that you can see up in the top corner here is at the front of the boat over here, looking backwards. So uh, the camera up there is looking from the front backwards. Where I am is off to the port side of the boat. So left-hand side, the front is that way, the back is that way. Normally, the camera is facing that way towards like the kitchen galley area, whatever you want to call it.
That's the late show.
Yeah, that's the late show. Right now, Holly's doing her own thing, so I didn't want to like intrude on her just doing random stuff in the background. It's nice to have a break sometimes. Oh yeah, Broken Promise. I will be going live on the other thing as well right away here. I just started off here. It's really hard to do both chats on my phone, and I was outside on the deck for a minute, so that's why I was just on the YouTubes for a bit here. But then the neighbor boat, he was like right in front of us, and I'm just sitting there talking to a camera. He just like walks onto his boat, and I'm just like talking to nothing. I felt really awkward, so I came back inside. I'd get lost or marooned. Well, you can stick to shore too, or even at the dock where we are right now. It's pretty safe. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Hello, Tim. What's going on? Yeah, we pay for the space. We pay about 575 a month for the current marina area.
So the problem is the shipping. These people,
The problem is shipping for what?
EcoFlow.
Holly's on the EcoFlow live right now. Actually, I guess I can go live. Why not? It's 3:07. I'll go live on the other.
I don't think we can enter their draws. It's just for Americans.
Yeah, I know. I don't think so either, which is unfortunate. Did he say we could?
He said apparently the pink purse should show up, but I don't think it does for Canadians.
No, I don't. Maybe in some parts of Canada, but I don't know. I haven't heard about that. And don't worry, everybody. I still very much want to answer all the questions on YouTube. So if you have more, keep them coming. YouTube's been a bit slow for us. It goes in like weird spurts where we get like lots of people in, and all of a sudden we get nobody for a while. So I'm going live over there right now as well, just setting it up. I usually don't catch the afternoon live, but happened to be on YouTube and got a notification while in the office. You guys watch? No, we haven't watched that one. We actually started watching Waterworld yesterday. It's a longer movie than I remember it being. It's a good movie though. I actually kind of forgot how good it was. I remember the whole thing really well. I just forgot how long it was. Holly,
Yes?
would I be able to ask you to grab me the water out of the side there?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you. Oh, is it low?
Maybe.
I mean, no. Michael, kind of. I don't know. Are you like avid sailor? There's lots of people that push that a lot further than that. Also, if you do a lot of the work yourself, it really saves money. Uh, Also, that would be like 3 to 5 thousand hours is quite a few hours, depending on how often you sail and stuff, and where you're buying stuff and parts from. I was an automotive tech, so I can do engine overhauls myself. That's not a problem. Parts for engines are honestly not that expensive. Uh, and all the bearings are very cheap. Just the labor is what costs money. So again, if you own a house and you do all the labor yourself, it's very expensive. If you own a boat and you pay somebody to do it, it can be very expensive. But if you do a lot of the work yourself, it can cut down on cost a lot. But again, I'm not saying they're cheap. It's just different. I think if you own a house and a boat, then it's like, oh, the boat's a lot of extra money because it's like your secondary expense that you're not really wanting to pay for all the time. But I'd appreciate it. Yeah, this is my longboard. Holly has one over here as well. Maybe I could actually hook my phone up to it and you guys could see that as well. I wish. No, PewDiePie's got some extra monies than I do. He has quite a few extra dollars than I do. The last trip was just to Dodds Narrows, not too far from here. Do you? I don't think we could eat the sailboat. There's not enough edible things on the sailboat. We couldn't just eat it. We do have a lot of food on board, though. We do have solar panels. We have 4 of them. Why, Kenneth? Sorry, who's Kenneth? Now why are we talking about Kenneth? Is there a Kenneth here that I'm unaware of? I'm old. Oh, I see. Nice longboard. Oh, why are you scared? I got you. I didn't see your name because it's so extra blue it was hard to see for a second.
Oh, that's not
Uh,
scary.
Sorry? Yeah. Nice longboard. I'm too chicken to ride those now, is what he said. And yeah, longboards are fun. I feel like I'm getting old too, but I still enjoy it. I just don't want to go down like super crazy hills anymore. I still really enjoy them though. And yes, we do have solar. We have 4 195 watt solar panels. We would like different ones. We would like to get 4 220 watt uh, like portable solar panels to switch up our system. Our system is not ideal for the boat that we currently have. So yeah, out of that list of things you said, the sails are kind of like the more expensive thing because I can't do that myself, honestly. Yeah, we switched up the setup. I was actually outside. I was outside in the live out there, and then the neighbor that owns the boat, like right in front of that shot, like on the other side of the camera, came to the boat, and I was just talking to people in chat while staring this guy down that was getting on his boat, and I felt really weird. So I came back inside for a bit. I have a question, Captain Crunch. What's the weather been like? Terrible. Today, as you can see, it's pretty nice, but we keep getting really, really big wind gusts. Like 20 knot gusts, but they're out of nowhere. So we'll have no wind and then 20 knot gusts every so often. Yesterday, we lost power. So we're at the marina right now. We are tied up to the dock, as you can see in the video above me here. But we were live at around 4:30 that we had enough wind gusts that it knocked down enough trees to take out the power, and we lost connection and we couldn't go live anymore. 090. I sound echoed a bit, do I? I wonder why. Uh, does it help if I turn this off? Tell me if that changed anything. I have another mic. It is supposed to be muted, but now I just turned it off. We'll see if that changes anything. Does that fix the robot echo sound or no? You sound like you're an aviator now. Haha. I know I got the headset on, so it probably makes my voice sound a little bit better. That sounds better. Weird. I wonder why I did that. So I have my normal mic on that I normally use, but I have it muted. Oh, actually I know why. Sorry guys, I do know why that happened. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you guys should. Okay, weird. I know what happened. That was my bad. I am inside a boat, yes. Holly and myself are inside a boat. Kitty Cat is right here to my side. We're on a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5.
Brian, are all the Insta360s action cameras or some not?
I think they do actually, I think, make some non-action camera ones. They're very expensive though.
Mm.
But I think most Insta 360 cams are action cams. That sounds better. Sorry guys, that was my bad. I had the second mic turned off of OBS, but not of the TikTok live studio. You sound like an airplane pilot. Okay. I don't know. I can't even think what aircraft pilots say. The trip today will take approximately 3.5 hours. I repeat, keep your arms and legs inside the carpet at all times, and we will land this blimp boat safely. You can expect an air time of approximately 2 hours and 35 minutes. Your laundry and luggage will be left behind, and you will have to pay extra to get it delivered to you, and we will not be reimbursing you because we are terrible people.
What's happening?
I'm just pretending to be an airline pilot.
Oh,
Because you know how they always lose their luggage? Yeah, that's what happens. Where are you now? We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. How big is it? It is a 35.5 foot sailboat. Where is your boat parked? It's on Vancouver Island, right where, yeah, Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Nothing not wrong with Mike. It's a new you need to worry about. It's new. You need to worry about. Okay. Does the kitty ever go outside on the boat? She does. She often goes out top. She's a little bit nervous right now because we've had a lot of really big wind gusts lately, but she's been pretty good. Follow the instructions from the hostess with the life jacket. Yes, exactly. Also, I should turn this on. 1 second.
that's cool as hell. It sure is.
What is?
This.
Oh, Holly's. Yeah. Holly, thank you very much for the heart me. HMB, thank you for the heart me as well.
Holly's here?
Holly is here. Yeah, she just sent cake
Oh,
slices.
there she is.
Why is it going there? Hold on 1 second. Let me switch that to this. There we go. Boom. Sorry, I had everything set up wrong. What?
Like normal.
You want it? Me too. I can.
Go ahead, you can.
I'll switch the camera angle up so you guys can see everything. This is cool as hell. Appreciate it. Sorry, I made your laser. I saw you, bro. Don't surprise us with different angles like that. I know, it throws everybody off, right? I jumped into a different boat. Never met Captain Jack Sparrow. No, we will pretend to be him. Okay, I'll get some dreads in my hair. We'll be good. Where's your better half? She's just over here talking. I will switch the angles up right in a second here. She was just doing her own thing for a little bit, so it's nice to have a little bit of a break.
I
Thank you
noticed
for the
that.
cookies. I see that. Uh, Sorry, what's up with the hello, welcome to Nomadic? What's your order headset? Sorry, what? I just got my girlfriend Holly on the boat. And then yeah, that's it. You got power? We do got power. Power is back. Do you not have power still? Let me change the angle for everybody so you guys can see where I normally sit. Major laser might not make it if we don't. I understand though, throwing off the angles. You guys get used to one thing and then I throw a wrench in the works. Kitty is currently in my spot. You should, 100%. I'll sit over here. Hold on, guys. Let me just switch locations. Are you gonna come here now, or? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. There you go. There's Holly, everybody. Is that too far for me? Except for now I'm gonna have a sunbeam in my eye, but that's okay. There. Whew, everything feels off still, but that's okay. Now I can at least read all the chat. Sorry, guys. We are back. What? Oh, that was me. Sorry, I'm just bumping something. Can you travel far on a boat like that? Can it technically cross the Atlantic? Yes. Pretty much people are crossing the Atlantic right now on like rowboats. So pretty much anything can cross the Atlantic. Obviously bigger boats with full keels are better for that, more comfortable and safer and bigger storms. But you can cross on pretty much anything. You just have to make sure you prepare for crossings and go at the best time of year for boats that aren't. This boat is honestly not that small. It's not a full keel boat. It's more of an island hopper and coastal cruiser, but we can totally cross the ocean. We haven't seen orcas for a little while. We used to hear them all the time, but we haven't heard them in a bit. New is the one who called you a knob. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure why they called me that, but that's okay. I'm discovering your shorts. They are so entertaining. You should make more. We should make more. It's hard to come up with ideas sometimes. Do you guys have any ideas that would be fun to see for boat life for a short? Sometimes I get like, I don't know if writer's block's the right word, but sometimes we just have like no idea what to do. We've been waiting for summer so we can actually start sailing.
Brian, are you using this mic or that mic?
This right now, but I can switch.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm using this right now so it doesn't take in all the other sounds. Plus, I sound like an aircraft pilot. Um, you were from Saskatchewan? Yes, I was. I was born in Prince Albert and lived in Niagara Falls. Oh, that's cool. Holly was born in Ontario. I was born in Saskatchewan. Yes. And I lived there. I also lived in BC and Alberta growing up. Many cross the Atlantic the wrong way on a 13-foot. Yeah, you can cross on really small boats, but it's not, obviously certain things are less good. Send Major Laser across chat. Broken Promises is on the other side, Major Laser, and he wants to give you a. Sorry, Kitty, did I scare you? Ain't see you in weeks. We've been live pretty much every day. Last week we were a little bit less live. We only went live like once a day instead of the twice. This week we were live yesterday until about 4:30, and we lost power because of a big storm.
Did you just say we were less live?
We were less live. We have never had shark encounters. Do you play games? We do. We play Battlefield 6 a lot. We play computer games. We have quite a few different computer games. Holly has a laptop. I have the PC. How do you? We don't have to deal with the Germans. They are friends, not foe. Currently, you should watch van life videos for inspiration. I do like to watch van life. I actually watch quite a few van life things. Is it cold? It's really warm in here right now. Last night we had no power, so we fired up the diesel heater for the first time in a while. All of our solar was a little low on batteries, so we had it plugged in, but we ran out of diesel power, the electricity for the diesel at around 6:30 or 5:30 in the morning, and it got a little bit cold, but it wasn't bad. We were still fine.
It felt like we were camping.
Are sharks afraid of gingers? I have no idea. Are they? It did feel a little bit like camping. I went across the English Channel in a tin bath. Did you actually? That would be kind of scary in my opinion. You could probably do that here too to go to Vancouver, but that would be scary. Where are you from? So we're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. I was born in Regina, Saskatchewan. Holly was born in Simcoe, Ontario. Uh, we have not gotten seasick. We're not tired of living on the boat. We are tired of being where we are. We'd like to be sailing. What are you in? We're in a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. Thank you for the follows, everybody. What are you playing? Right now, we're not playing anything. We're just hanging out, chatting, sailboat stuff. Beautiful day today here, isn't it? Yeah, I know. It's very beautiful today, finally. Yesterday was horrible. Did you get power outages too? Vancouver Island, Penny? Is it uncomfy? It's very comfortable, actually. I'm enjoying the spot right here. I'm back. Are you in Canada? We are. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. The solar system is functional, kind of. We had a really bad storm last night, and it cut out the power around 4:30 p.m., I guess, yesterday. We had a bad storm yesterday, and we were rocking quite a bit. Holly has quite a bit of footage. We'll kind of maybe post that eventually. We are in a very protected area, so the amount of rocking we did was pretty significant compared to what normally happens. But people in the outer docks were getting just smashed.
Yeah, but it's in the hot dog mode, so you gotta go to that side of things to watch it.
Oh, yeah, you got to go to the hot dog mode. You got to go to the landscape video. Oh, what was that playing? What are you? I am a guy on the internet in a
I didn't
boat.
see him.
Still in Victoria. We haven't been in Victoria, but we're north of Vancouver Island.
We do have.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
We're on the southeast of Vancouver Island, not in Victoria. Though we're north of Victoria is what I'm trying to say.
Bananas on the boat is okay if you're at the marina.
That does not look like cookies going in the oven. There's no cookies today.
No,
Actually,
no,
there is
no,
cookies.
there after dinner actually.
Yeah, we have some
We have
cookie dough still.
a few.
Here, let me turn this on.
Oh wow, who's?
Oh, 1 second, guys. Test, test. There we go. Now we got the other mic back. I'm no longer an aircraft pilot. We have the other mics back on. Do you take bananas on board? We have, and I guess Holly just answered that. But yeah, we do have some bananas, but we're not moving right now, so that counts. Go Rough Riders, yeah, 100%. Too expensive in Canada. That's not why we did this, although it is a little bit cheaper to live on the boat, honestly. We did this for adventure, not for the cheapness of it. I'm from Brantford, Ontario.
Oh, that's cool. I've been.
15 minutes from Simcoe.
Yep,
Yeah.
totally.
Einstein, hello. You guys did not lose power. Oh, okay. It was mostly all like the southeast kind of part of the island. I'm not even sure where that is. Where is... I'm going to have to Google that. Map. Where did it go?
Oh, right, a timer.
Chemainus. Sorry, 1 second, everybody. Oh, I keep losing it. Oh, right there. Oh, wow. I'm actually kind of surprised you guys didn't lose power. We lost power, like, all over this area, but I guess that's cool that you guys didn't. Good for you, I guess. What budget it takes to own such a boat? Our boat is 36,000 Canadian dollars, so 27,000 US dollars. Not too bad, honestly. We don't have to oil the hull because our boat is not like a wooden hull. We do have to, I mean, it's good to wax it every so often, and we do have to like repaint the bottom every so often. And then there's different maintenance. It really depends. Our boat is like a 37-year-old boat at this point, so there are some like maintenance things you have to do every so often.
Aww.
Engine overhauls and random stuff.
Thank you, Broken Promises.
We can move that out of the way if you want.
Einstein, we can say manzanas.
Yeah, and
Gatita.
I do like. We were trying to learn Spanish a little bit. We're not very good at that, though. What else can we say?
We can say hamburguesa.
Hamburguesa, yeah.
Pescado.
Yeah, lots of random words that probably don't actually mean that much. You able to switch the mic? Can't hear Holly. You can't hear right now? Test, test. Can you hear?
That
Hello?
was before, maybe.
That might have been before. I'm not sure. I thought it was luck. It is luck for some people.
Oh, wow. We totally did. We did.
What did we
tape
do?
fuzz. Yesterday it was really funny. The boat slowly just rolls on by.
I never lose power. Dennis, because you got your own power. I know, that was a good shot. I like that one, actually. We have solar, but it's not been working very well. We were able to use my solar that I had
Ooh.
to charge up some stuff, but our batteries were a little bit low, unfortunately.
Messi, because I know Messi or Ronaldo. And I would say Ronaldo because that was the one I knew before.
I always liked Messi, but that's just me.
But I don't know enough about it.
Sorry, who are we talking to? Full Effect? Sorry, I always get your name wrong until I read it a few times. Full Effect. Are you talking about us, or are you talking about Dennis of the North? He's in Northern Ontario.
We were totally camping last night, Dennis. That's what it felt like.
There's the boat. Spirit of Vancouver Island. We have been in Mission, yes. Holly and I lived in Abbotsford for like a couple of months while we were waiting for the boat to be ready.
Right.
One of our boats fell through. So we drove through Mission a lot with our motorcycles. We had two street legal dirt bikes, which we'd go into Mission all the time because my sister lives kind of closer to the Mission side of Abbotsford.
I forgot to post the video on everything else.
Oh, yeah. We haven't had a chance to sail up to Tofino. Eventually we will. This time of year is not a great time, especially for new sailors. Hope you guys appreciate the tonight. Oh yeah, we did a little bit. That's what Holly was talking about. We can and we have showered in the boat. Right now we shower at the marina because it's just easier for us. Our boat is a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. Messy. I always go with messy. Thank you for the follows. And yeah, sorry, we do shower in the boat occasionally. Right now we are not because it's wintertime and we don't want to introduce more like moisture into the boat than we already have. So we do normally just go up to the marina and use theirs. We're trying really hard to make money by making content. So we make lots of videos, we go live all the time, and we are making a tiny amount of money at this point, but not a lot, not enough to break even yet. Holly and I saved up for a long time and sold everything to be able to do this. We really put a lot on the line and risked a lot to do this. Holly also, thank you very much for the 12 cake slices, and then 3 more, and then 3 popular votes. Appreciate you. We have not gotten a second EcoFlow. Holly was rating the EcoFlow live earlier, and we keep harassing them a little bit. It's EcoFlow of America, so they even have giveaways, but we can't even enter them because we're Canadian. But we keep harassing them every so often to see if maybe one day they'll sponsor us.
Just so everybody knows, everyone's invited on the boat at EcoFlow. So
everybody from
everybody in their chat was invited.
Yep. What do we guys eat for meals? We eat lots of stuff. Holly, are you making the chicken stuff again today?
Yes.
We're making like our usual chicken. Chicken, ginger, rice noodle. Really delicious meal. The fuel situation? I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked. So Holly and I haven't really bought fuel in quite a while. We're in a sailboat. We've been docked for the most part because of the storm situation. We're waiting for summer where we can actually go out. Last I looked, it was $1.90 for fuel out here. Let me on. I'm swimming up to you now. Well, hop on the back. We got a swim deck.
Is it Ricky?
That was this one. 812 okay. Caleb.
Oh, that would be cold.
Full effect. What are you asking? Thomas Meadow. How's it feel? Oh, second hand. I remember you were looking. Oh, I see. The second hand one. Sorry, I didn't even see the second part of your question. We did not get a second hand EcoFlow, no. And how's it going? It's going well. No, he asked if because we were looking, remember the other day?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't find any, honestly, that were online at the time. We'll keep an eye out, though, still. Oh, wow. I mean, you could say that about almost any place in the world, but, you know, it's still Abbotsford. Full effect. I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say here. I just keep saying random stuff. Catch you on the live tonight if you are all on. We probably will be. We'll see for sure, of course. If another storm pops in, we might not be, but... Spillpad, it's best not to ask those people why. I already know the racist answer that's coming. Also, I don't even know what your name is. I can't even tell what your name is, but we just like the water in the ocean. How much money to fill up boat gas? We use diesel. We can use dyed diesel too in this boat. So whatever the cost of diesel is right now is what our boat costs. It's about 72 liters. And Hammer, we live on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. How often do you do lives outside the sailboat? I actually did that today. So I was outside in this image up here for a second. And then the neighbor that's like right in front of our boat walked up when I was talking to everybody in chat, and I felt really awkward because nobody else in chat could see him. The neighbor didn't know exactly what I was doing. He just saw me talking and looking at my phone like an idiot. And then I felt really awkward, so I came inside. That's what happened to that. Also, it's hard to do both streams at the same time because I don't have the ability to do a dual chat on the phone. We do fishing. We do fishing for food. We have caught a crab before. So normally, we've caught a lot of like smaller crabs. We had to let them go because they were undersized. But we have caught one red rock crab. We would like to catch a Dungeness though. He's my neighbor, not yours. Who is? What are we talking about? Wi-Fi is pretty good. We have Starlink internet. It occasionally cuts out. Yesterday it cut out when the internet went off, like when all the power went down. Do you ever feel trapped? No. We can go up top. So in this picture right here above me, it's actually a live feed of the outside of the boat. I often just go out there if I need to. Plus, we're at the dock right now. You can kind of tell in that photo, or that video, we just walk out there and go to the shore. Scottish dude that was laughing at people that day I subbed. Appreciate you, Major. Hope you're well. I'm the Scottish dude that was laughing at people the day I subbed. I feel like I kind of remember, yes. Sweet. I changed my name as the last one was harsh. What was your old name? I don't even remember. That's why it's throwing me off. I can't remember. Do you have neighbors? We have lots of neighbors. Yeah, we have quite a few. We got like 3 or 4 just on this dock area. Living up. We're doing our best. I slept on a sailboat for 2 nights. Did you enjoy sleeping on the sailboat? She looks like Karen from Shameless.
I'll have to look that up now.
I don't even know who that is.
I hope it's a compliment.
I don't like to say things I don't know what they mean. Lancy? What do you do if a storm is coming? We had a storm yesterday. Right now we're at the dock, so we're at a marina. This outdoor image is actually outside our boat right now. Yesterday we were rocking quite a bit. We had a lot of big wind. We actually lost power because of the storm. So right now we're at a very safe area. We just chill where we are. I made x-ray of chicken food today. And what did you find on that? Hans, I have not thought about that. That's not a bad idea. Actually, that's a great idea. Have you ever thought about selling 3D printed keychains of your boat? I wonder if I could do that. I could probably take a side photo and get it converted into like a PNG and then make it into a 3D model.
You always said that about cars.
The one downside is though my 3D printer can't do more than one color at a time. So there would be like one colored, which is not the worst thing. It could just do a really basic like white design or something like that. Do you worry about huge storms, bad weather? Not really. But like I said, we're at the marina right now. At the marina, we're very safe. We get storms here. We actually had a pretty bad one yesterday where we were rocking quite a bit in the marina, but we're in a very safe, protected area, so it wasn't that bad. Spill, I'm not sure exactly what that is. So fun. Appreciate it. I think I'd enjoy living on a boat. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy living on a boat, even if it's just for a short time. We're enjoying it quite a bit, though. And thank you, Boop, for the follow. DK, depends what kind. The only annoying part is the bathroom situation. I mean, we have a bathroom on our boat, so it depends on the size of boat and a bunch of different things. But we do have a bathroom. Not all boats have them. Some boats have worse bathrooms than others. I mean, it's not the best bathroom in the world, of course, compared to like a regular home toilet, but it still works. Get a custom made out of wood and glazed it to protect it properly. What are they talking about? Do you know?
Is that the keychains?
I'm not sure.
Like a custom keychain out of a boxy or something?
Bogey and Bean, what are you talking about exactly? What are we making out of wood? I'm surprised your cat isn't afraid. Do you use the cat crate to take him? No, actually that's true. We do have a cat backpack that we usually take CC to and from the boat, but she often goes up on top. She likes to run around the deck of the boat. But if we take her off the boat and like go up out of the marina, we take her in the cat crate just in case. We don't want something to happen to her and she gets scared and run off. What are those not cookies Holly is turning?
Oh.
What are you turning back there?
The chicken meal.
Chicken meal. The not cookies are the chickens.
That's after, I guess.
Where does the dog poo? We don't have a dog. We got a kitty cat here. And she goes in a litter box. It's kind of behind the room, behind Holly there.
Wow, kitty.
Oh. So yeah, Boop, we also have a communal bathroom at the marina. We normally use that, but this time of year there's not a lot of people here, so it kind of makes it nice. And how do we afford it? So Holly and I sold everything to do this. We worked for a long time. We sold all of our stuff and bought a boat, and we are starting to make a little bit doing content creation, making videos for people to watch our shorts. We make some long form videos as well. We do a lot of lives. We're working really hard. We are growing quite quickly. And the biggest thing that helps us out is just the likes, follows, subscribes. That helps a lot. There are ways other people can help as well. But yeah, that's all free. All the free stuff is always the best. So.
Okay.
The waves always help. How's it feel to live my dream? I mean, it's enjoyable. I hope one day you can live the dream as well. It took a lot. We risked a lot to do this. It's not like we have money coming out of our ears where we were able to do this. We bought a fairly cheap boat and we sold all of our stuff to do this. We had to give up a lot to be able to do this.
Oh, I should like fish.
We do not fish as much as we'd like to. Once we're out of the marina, we'll hopefully fish more. And hello, Kelly. How's it going? I have a fear. I mean, a fear of drowning is definitely, especially on the ocean, would be scary. I agree. I have a fear of like the big dark deep ocean, but also the love of adventure can override my fears quite a bit. I mean, so yesterday it was really stormy. I don't know. I don't want to say it was scary. It was probably the biggest windstorm we've had on the boat, and I was a little bit nervous that our boat would get damaged by like other people's boats not being tied down properly. But it was fine. Everybody around here knows what they're doing, so.
You were worried about that?
Every so often I'd hear a noise, and I was like, this guy's boat just came loose from the dock and it's hitting ours.
I can't believe you were worried about that. We were sailing.
I wasn't actually worried. I just like, it was in the back of my mind. Are you planning on living the boat forever, or is it short term? It's kind of a, I'm not sure yet. I think we would do it long term as long as we could sustain it, of course. That's the big thing. We like the boat a lot. I don't know if it would be forever, but we do want to go on some adventures, so we'll see how it goes. So when it's hot and I'm working... Oh, Lone Mountain also. Hello, I just saw you. I'm working on the van. Cat can sit. That's cool. I have like a fairly large... It's not that big, but it's a decent size like cat backpack that I usually carry Cece around in. She gets kind of like a big baby and starts crying in it though sometimes, and then people feel bad. I feel like if that was actually me, the real Jay, I would have had a lot more money. But, yeah. Oh, I have a question. What's your... Not sailboats, welcome. What do we see? Somebody said they hated sails. If you watch Waterworld, they hate sails. So not sailboats, I thought that was you in the show. I hate sails! I wouldn't mind moving to the Rockies, but not the ocean. I mean, that's fair. It's not for everyone, of course. Yeah, I don't have a stake for the cat, but I do have like a lead and like harness for her. No plans yet, not sailboat. We should have stocked oil before this. I'm sure it's already gone up in price. We do have Starlink, yeah, that's what we're using right now. Freedom, enjoy your adventure, keep us updated. We will. We constantly post videos. We post short videos, long form videos. We go live all the time. How we stream, we do, we're on Starlink, yes. We do catch crabs. So Holly and I caught a red rock crab. We do need to catch a Dungeness. We still haven't done that. The last time we crab fished, we weren't really catching anything big enough to actually eat legally. We are awesome. Have awesome adventures and get to see wonderful things. I hope so too. I'm sure we will. I appreciate you as is. I mean, there are people that pop in and hate on us all the time, so we're kind of used to it at this point. We try to be pretty chill. We're doing something that I feel like some people might relate to and think is interesting, which is why we are doing the lives and stuff. Down with the sailboat. I knew it was you! Yeah, watch Waterworld. The main bad guy, he hates sails. Where are you guys right now? We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Are groceries really expensive? Probably. They're more expensive on Vancouver Island than they were on the mainland, and the mainland was more expensive than it was in the Calgary area.
Definitely.
What is your dream dirt bike? I really like my bike. So I have a Husqvarna 501, and that is my... It is a street legal one, so it's not like the full-on motocross. It's more of an enduro, but it basically is almost the motocross, and I love that thing.
I want, as well, a trial bike, though.
A trial bike would be cool. And Holly's got the Husqvarna 350. There is a cat, yeah. What do you mean she didn't move? She used to be on the ground, now she's up here.
I forgot about the rice, sorry.
Here, I'll move that over here so you guys can see the cat a little better. I feel like the constant rocking and drifting of the boat is perfect for high-stress people to ground. I mean, it's been nice. I've really enjoyed it. Honestly, when the boat's moving around, I kind of like it more than when it's just stationary, not moving. Like right now in the marina, we're not really moving that much. It's kind of fun to look out the window and see things moving around you. Let me know who hates. I'll get him. All right. Well, next time there's a hater in here, I'll let you know.
So 12 minutes.
I'd like to apply as deckhand. on your yacht. On our yacht. It is, I guess, technically a yacht. It is over, what is it, 33 feet? Our boat is 35 and a half, so it barely classifies as a yacht. It is a bit older, but it is, I guess, technically a yacht.
Okay.
You're the coolest people on YouTube. I don't know how people could hate. I mean, you know, there are people that just like to hate on things, so that just happens. You got to deal with it. It's part of the internet thing, I suppose.
Kitty. Kitty's just a beautiful
There it is.
animal.
As is, get the vroom guy. Gotta be boring AF. All you do is stream on the boat. We stream on the boat like a couple hours a day. We're also doing a lot of other stuff. You just don't see all of that. If you ever go watch any of our short videos, you can see a ton more stuff we do. I mean, but what do you do during the storms and how do you make money? This is how we make money. We make videos, we go live, we do a little bit. We're not making a ton yet. We're still a very small channel, but we are working up towards getting larger, and we are almost monetized on a few platforms. During storms, we had a big storm last night actually. We were live during the storm, and around 4:30 the power went out and we lost the live. We had to, like, obviously go offline.
And then we were camping.
And then we were camping. It's not a Maine Coon, she's a Manx cat. She's a lot smaller. She looks big, but she's actually not that big. Hi, kitty. I just, like, put my hand right in her face. Hello, Comox. Ah! Did you ever get seasick? We haven't yet, no. We haven't really been on, like, really big rolling ocean yet, though. And Jesse, if we ever need a deckhand, I'll let you know. But our boat is pretty small. There's not, like, a ton of space for more people.
Is the other Jessie here or no?
We also couldn't afford probably you as a deckhand. Which other Jesse?
Jessie.
No,
not yet.
I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen him.
Okay.
We do fish. We haven't fished, like, properly that much yet.
Yeah.
We could sail to the Mediterranean. That is a long way from us, though. But yeah, Holly and I would both love to visit the Mediterranean one day.
Totally, Hans. We have lots of blankets. We almost got the sleeping bags out, but we were fine with our lantern glow light.
Yeah, it was a bit slow. Yes, or not slow. What's the right word?
It was just like
We were
that.
roughing it.
Yeah.
How do you get electricity? We do have solar. We're also plugged into the dock. So yesterday we had a power outage at the marina because of the storm. So we just had our whatever we had left of our solar.
Oh, wow.
Furthest we've sailed is just not that far, like a couple kilometers, 14 kilometers or so, maybe 30. It is. Major Higgins, I agree. There are some people that just get upset with stuff like that. And I guess that's just part of being on the internet. How far are you from grocery stores? Like a kilometer and a half away, maybe. And we do, yeah.
Show us your strong hand. I don't think we have any mashed potatoes.
We weren't actually camping, but we kind of felt like it without any power, because we didn't have power for anything besides like a few batteries we had left. So we were roughing it. We had to break out the diesel heater, and then even that ran out of power eventually. Marine engines have, it's like a transmission. It's only like a, I guess technically 2 gears. It's got reverse and forward on ours, and then we just have neutral. But every boat's different. Yeah, living on the sailboat's been awesome. We'll see come the future where we end up going. We want to go everywhere, though. Reminds me of a private jet. It kind of looks like that a little bit, kind of, with all the nice wood. We do let the cat sit on the kitchen counter. Normally she's allowed up here, so we clean our counters quite a lot. She never used to be allowed on counters when we lived in a house, but the boat is a lot smaller, so she doesn't have a lot of space to get around on. So we allow her on the counters. We do clean it a lot. If we are cooking food, she's allowed up here. She's not generally allowed on where we're cooking food.
And she's definitely starting to learn that that's her spot when the
Yes.
food's on the counter. So we are making progress, aren't we? You hairball.
Better question is, how far are you from the water? We're on the water right now.
Yeah.
We're not on land, but we're at a dock.
Pinkerton, just when she tries to escape and run down the dock. But she's pretty good about it. She just, like, is trying to have fun.
Yeah.
She's not trying to leave or anything.
We've lived on the boat for about 5 months now. What's on the stove? Holly has been cooking some...
That's rice. It might be.
Rice.
We'll see how it goes.
Uh-oh. Did you not time it right?
No.
Oh, wow.
It just boiled a few minutes too long.
Okay. And we're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. How much is enough in a year to live like that? It depends on your boat. So every boat size is different. They charge you by the foot. Our boat is 35.5 feet long. They give us actually a bit of a deal because we're parked in a weird spot that's not the right size for our boat. But we get charged about $5.75 a month. Plus around 150 for electricity, but it depends. If you don't need as much electricity, you can get by with a lot less. We have Starlink internet, which is like 180, but you can get by there's marina Wi-Fi here too, so you could do it for free that way anyway. We are moving but not moving. We're kind of moving in the ocean, but we're not moving as in going anywhere. Yeah, she does like the high up spaces. This is an air fryer. We bought this when we lived on land.
It's the double garage one.
Yeah, we would like to probably downsize to a little bit of a smaller one. One of the new Ninja air fryers might be nice.
But that's way later.
No, Captain Jack's our buddy. He would never. Actually, he probably would. We have not got nauseous yet. Wow. $5.75 to park here. No cat litter can hide the smell on a sailboat. The only thing you have to do for cat litter is just empty it more often. Who's that? Oh, I saw them. Are they live right now? Oh, wow. To pop in and say hi.
I know, we need to. Definitely. Oh, we're so close. Oh, wait, no, we're not.
So, yeah, usually we just...
yeah, we are. We're almost at 10,000.
Yeah, we're like 930 away from 10,000 followers. We're not in Victoria. We're north of there. The cat litter is not that bad, honestly. It's in a back room away from everything, and we just empty it lots and put it in the garbage. It's honestly not that hard. Cat's name is Cece, spelled with 2 C's. Sorry, guys, missing a lot of questions. Apologies. The cat's never gotten sick that I know of. She has gotten sick, but not because of weather. We're at the dock right now, so she doesn't get sick because of that. She ate too fast a few times. What's next? A submarine? No offense. I mean, it could be a submarine, but they're very expensive. Now a cat. Yeah, Major Higgins. I know how to cook rice really well. Holly, for some reason, I don't know what happened.
It might be fine. It's probably fine. It's probably the best rice we've ever had.
Did you just not time it or what?
No, it wasn't about the timer. It was that it boiled.
Oh, you let it boil and just forgot about it for a second.
Yes.
Okay. She brought it to a boil and just didn't pay attention for a second. That's all that happened. And we're not in Victoria. Crystal cat litter. Is crystal cat litter good? I have never used it. The cat is huge. Eat fish every day. She does not eat fish every day. She's not actually that big. She is 12 pounds. She's a normal size, I feel like, for a female cat. Why not campers, bus van instead of a sailboat? We actually almost did that, so nothing wrong with any of that. We just ended up on the boat. We wanted to be able to travel in the water and go to like warmer places. The van would be hard. We could go down to Mexico, and that's probably about it. We couldn't go much further than that. I'm a noob. Do you need visa if you visit other countries? We need our passport for sure. Visa potentially, depending on the country, of course. It's pretty much the same as if you're traveling by plane. You just have to like take yourself to the place to get checked out. We decided to move on the boat to do something different. I got laid off and tried to rehire me as a seasonal, and Holly quit. The management at the job we worked at was terrible, and then at that point we were like, it's now or never. Let's go try something new in life, and so we bought a boat. And hello, Notorious. How are you doing? Fishy, what? If you're here and don't follow, you need to give these folks a follow. They're ace. Appreciate it, Major. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. We do appreciate it. It's a very cozy boat. It's not huge, but it's not bad. We do not have... so I guess we do have an online job. We're doing this right now. We do the live streams. We go and make videos for everybody. We are working hard to get monetized on multiple platforms. It's taken a while. It's not as easy as people might think it is. And if you think it's easy, go do it yourself. Want to adopt a 50-year-old? I mean, I'm sure, why not? The boat's not very huge, though. It's kind of a small-ish boat, so I don't know if there'd be enough room for another person. Typical week, we often go grocery shopping a couple times a week. We usually wake up, we drink our tea, we go up to the bathrooms, we all often have a shower, then we go grocery shopping. We'll do some work on the boat. We'll make some videos for the shorts. We make often a long-form video once a week, although this week I don't think we'll have one. We go live quite often, twice a day usually. And then what else do we do? Lots of work on the boat. We do plan to sail eventually here. We're just waiting for the weather to get better. The cat is not. She is 12 pounds. She's a very healthy weight. Do you guys work remotely? I mean, this is kind of what we do right now. We would like to sail more. It's just a bad time of year. The sailing season starts in May, so we got like another month before it actually starts. Axel, I'm not sure why you want to know that. I feel like that's an odd question. I could let you know, but I don't know if I feel comfortable now. We do use Starlink. Have a great day. Lee Smith, have a great day as you as well. User, we don't right now. We saved up a long time and we are working towards it. It takes a while. $5.75 is what we pay for the marina right now. Hello, Serbia. Starlink is a must. It's very nice to have on the boat. David, maybe. Depends where we are in the world. Don't worry, Jeff. It's, I mean, if you have a cat, that's just kind of how it goes. You get cat hair everywhere. Holly and I are very introverted people. We don't invite a lot of extra people on the boat. Our boat was 36,000 Canadian or 27,000 US. We paid it in full. We saved up a long time and sold everything. Holly had a truck, I had a car, I had a trailer. We sold everything to be able to do this. Do you get seasick? We have not gotten seasick. Can you? We can where we are, David. We're in Canada. It's legal here. And yeah, Hollywood, that's what we're doing right now, is the content creation sort of thing, making videos and stuff. It can be shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's pretty calm in the marina we're at right now, but it can be pretty shaky. Yeah, I know, Low Mountain. Yeah. She does like water, actually. I don't know if she likes the ocean yet. She has looked at it like she wants to check it out, but she has waded in water quite a bit. A catio? I mean, she goes outside all the time. We do make quite a bit of content of CC running around on deck. Technically speaking, I guess the back cockpit area is kind of like a catio. We don't have it blocked off for her, but she is allowed out there all the time. We let her out. She comes out with us all the time and just hangs out. I know, we are growing. We are getting close to the 10,000 follower mark on TikTok. What are we doing aboard in the sea? We just go onto land. The cat does swim, but she doesn't swim a lot. I don't think she'd like the ocean because it's colder. She has never been in the ocean. She has been in water, though, before and, like, waded through it. And we used to live in land, so I don't wish we lived on land. We are enjoying the water. Sorry, guys, I might have to miss a few comments. I'm getting behind on all this stuff. Let me bring this a little bit closer because I can actually read it. It's getting too far away from me. I'm getting tired. Not really scared of a big wave. Nope. The fuel in our area, I think last I looked was $1.90 a liter. I think that was regular fuel. Maybe it was diesel, actually. And our boat is a diesel boat. Or has diesel engine. At the marina, we do pay for utilities. It's about $100 to $150 per month. Depends how often we're using like our electric heaters and stuff. So summer will be a lot cheaper. And yeah, we're on Vancouver Island. Beautiful cat. What's the cat? The cat's name is Cece. And yeah, the boat, this is exactly how it came pretty much. So this stuff right here, this is just like a blanket. So normally it's a whiter color. All the wooden stuff you see is pretty much how the boat came. There's just like a few things, like obviously this is an air fryer, that's our dehumidifier. So some of the stuff we did ourselves, but most of it just came with the boat. And yeah, Kyle, it's enjoyable. We like living on the boat. And yeah, for an address, we use my sister's address. My sister's in Abbotsford, we just use her address. Show the whole boat. I mean, I could show you guys the whole boat really quick. Holly, you ready for a quick whole boat
Sure.
visual? I can just, I'm not going to get up, I don't think. Oh, maybe I will. I'll get up and show you guys. I'm going to switch to my phone camera here. And yeah, Punk, we're having a great day. What do you... there's a bathroom on board, Miguel. We had a big storm yesterday. We actually lost power. So we have a bunch of solar and stuff, but we were low on batteries before that. This time of year, we don't get a ton of sun. And we were fine. We're at a marina, so we're in a very safe area. Hold up, everybody. I'm going to switch cameras for a second. There. Now you guys can see all your questions. There you are. That's what I watch, and then obviously there's the screen. You should do a tour. I'll do a tour right now, everybody. So hold the questions for a second. Well, you can keep answering them. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Everybody double tap the screen while I do the live. You know, do all the cool stuff. I do appreciate it. And I'll do a quick tour, and then I'll come back to questions. I'm on screen. There you are. You're right there. I'm on screen. You're probably also on screen over here. We have the multi-chat over here, and then the, you know, other chat. Quick tour. So that camera you guys can see in the top right, or you could see, is actually right here, just outside on deck. This is the front. This is the V berth. We pretty much just use it for our clothing. I don't know, not much to see in there. It is a full bedroom. You can sleep in there if you want. Looking backwards, there is a little couch there. This is just some leftover foam from when we remade our bed. I use that for a mouse pad usually. So it's not always there. Cat likes to sleep on there too, CC. Here's the bed that I was just sitting on to do the live stream. We play video games here. Holly has the laptop, and then I have my computer. There's a big old toolbox right in the middle of the floor. It's kind of in the way, but that's okay. Step over that. Here is our navigation desk and power distribution center. There's our like VHF radio. We have a propane distribution button setter there. Here's the rest of the kitchen. We got the sink. We got the kitty cat. Kitty, say hi. Oh, she just rubbed it. I guess she likes you guys. Fridge. Technically, you can open up this other side as well. We just have the air fryer on top of it. It's actually pretty big. It's not as small as it looks. It can also be a freezer. Our propane stovetop and oven. And then here's the back room. We mostly just use it for storage. You can sleep in there. Our mattresses, we took it all out. Those windows up there, I think you guys can see that. They leak a little bit when it rains, and the water would run down the walls into the mattress. It was uncomfortable. Things can get moldy, so we took those out for now until we get that fixed up. And right now it's just the cat litter. So somebody asked if it smells. The cat litter's not that bad. There's like one thing in there right now, and I could clean that up and it would not smell. It's not, I don't know why people think everything smells so bad. And then there's my 3D printer. So I 3D print a lot of parts for the boat, which also cuts down on cost. Behind the staircase is our Yanmar 3GM30F diesel engine, which I guess I could show you guys if you really want to see that. We do have a shower on board. It's not a very big space, and obviously right now we have stuff in the way because we use the marina's bathrooms. So we use those showers instead, but we can shower on board. We actually have a shower up top too on the deck, the swim deck area. But yeah, sink and everything. There's the toilet. And I can show you at the back of the boat too. We have a hammock kind of hanging up right now, but don't mind that. Holly just loosened the bimini so she could hang the hammock and kind of hang out here. But yeah, this is the cockpit area. The steering wheel is right now covered, the helm, because we're not moving anywhere. And there's like the water. So somebody asked why we're not floating on the water or whatever. How far are we from the water? We are in the water. We're just at the dock right now. So there's lots of other boats around. There's another island across from us. We are in the Pacific Ocean though. There's another kind of nice boat over there. You may be able to see. I could maybe go back up on deck actually. Although I won't be able to read the chat, which is always the problem. Anyway, here's the kitty. She's not that big. Everyone keeps thinking she's really big. She's a pretty average sized female cat, I think. Anyway, coming back. Ooh, it's getting kind of warm in here actually. Let me, there, and we're back. The vacuum is unproportionately sized. Kind of agree with you, but it's also a shop vac, so we can vacuum up water if we need to, like out of the bilge or whatever. How do you watch sports? Right here. So I have my computer. We play video games online all the time here. We also can just watch TV, sporting events. We have Starlink internet, so that's how we do that kind of stuff. I haven't watched a lot of sports for a while now, though. We're just, you know, busy doing other stuff. What is the price of fuel? Oh, 180 German, 240 euro. Oh, I see. You're talking about fuel cost still. Chronic back pain. I already have. So I have I've had chronic back pain and neck pain for a long time. Sorry, I saw Big Bud, you were talking about back pain and stuff. I was in a plane crash when I was 4 years old, and then I was in a farming accident when I was 18. So I've had really bad neck and back pain my entire life. I was a mechanic for a while, but I had to stop doing that because of the pain. Honestly, the boat's not that bad, although working on some of the boat spots is kind of ridiculous. Show some stuff you 3D printed. I can try to. Oh man, I already turned off my camera, but I can show you a few little things. A lot of it is outside, so I'm not going to be able to really show you. But I mean, I 3D printed this. So that mount right there for the monitor, I 3D printed and designed that myself. that on the roof. So that's where our solar comes into the roof. I 3D printed that little thing that goes through. It's like a through hall thing. Prevents water from getting in, but the cords come through. And then each of those little squares holding the cords is like a thing I printed out of the TPU. What else did I 3D print that you can see? A non-practical thing.
The octopus?
Kitty cat loves the octopus.
And the dragon.
Dragon, an egg, you know, some pretty normal 3D printable stuff. There's also like a lot of grommets for like underneath the desk, like a little rubber stopper, which is kind of boring, but it's also very practical, and it's hard to get those types of things. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Hard to get those kinds of things really quickly and easily, so I can just 3D print those, which is really nice. I designed it a slat, so that door back there, I don't know if you guys can see that actually, hold on. The door back here, where is it? Right there. They have individual slats, and I actually 3D printed a door slat, so that wooden one right...
This one.
That one, yes. I made a 3D printed one that has a hole in it for the diesel heater to go in there so it can properly heat up in here without having to like leave a big hole. So we've done a couple stuff like that. The cat actually loves the boat. It's her favorite place. She's gotten used to the boat faster than anywhere else. We'd love to visit the Maldives one day. Too zoomed in by. We're not zoomed in anymore, are we? We were zoomed in before because it was on my phone. But I mean, if you if you want to say that, that's fine with me. Have a good one, my dude. Do you work from your computers? We do. We make lives and stuff. We make lives, we make videos. So technically, yes. What do you guys do about winter? We've been on the boat in winter the whole time. We bought the boat in the beginning, October 24th for the winter. So we've been in winter the whole time. And yes, I did say plane crash. Do y'all feel too cluttered ever? Sometimes. Usually the boat's very tidy. Sometimes it gets a little bit cluttered. But honestly, we moved from a full-on house and downsized to a boat. We're still working on what we can keep and what we shouldn't. It's hard to get rid of everything once you're like trying to downsize.
Yo, whoa, whoa.
I did get a little bit from the plane crash, but not a lot. What's it like? I wish I was... actually, I don't know. I'm a very introverted person, so being a lead singer of a band would probably not be my ideal thing, although I'd have more money, probably. There is a shower, yes. Drake Passage, no, I don't want to do that. Holly, thank you for the 5 ice cream cones. We do have to rent the dock. So right now, the parking space we're in, we do pay for it. We pay about $5.75 a month. There are some free spots you can go to too, but they're a little bit harder to find. You usually can't stay there very long because they're often busy with people wanting to like use them. Also, you can just like anchor out in the bay here and do that for free. But there's also limited space. You can't just do it wherever you want. And hello, Steven. How's it going today? And yeah, sorry, I kind of just grazed over that. But I was in a plane crash and I was in a hay press accident, like a farming accident. The farming accident was probably honestly worse. What's your shampoo? I don't know what it is. I actually just washed it today. So I washed it and I stole some of Holly's conditioner. That's what I usually do. You do look like him. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I wish I could access his bank accounts. How safe is just anchoring for free? Depends on the time of year. This time of year, so Holly and I are both very new sailors, so it's not the safest for us. We also don't have a tender for our boat yet, so if we anchored out there, we'd have no way to get to shore unless we got to a marina and parked at the dock anyway. Just finishing the job now. Oh, that's good. Is it Wednesday already?
I think so. Yep.
It is Wednesday. Oh, well, good. You're almost done then. Did you? What kind of movie did you see me in? Did I get paid in that movie? Can you explain, please? What am I explaining? Sorry. Austin, where are you? I don't even see your other question. Oh, right there. Hold on. Can you explain? Hold on. I will explain. Is the book in here, Holly? For the plane crash stuff? It's in the... on the top or inside?
I think on the top.
Okay, hold on, everybody. It's not on top.
I could have got it for you.
It's okay.
Oh, wow.
Stand by. I'm just getting props.
Wow. Hey, kitty. What's this other timer say?
I'm coming back for the plane crash explanation. I'll try to do a better job explaining it. Just about to finish. You pay the marina. We do pay a marina fee. Plane crash and farm accident. Yes. I'll explain them both. They're kind of a long story, so it might take me a bit to explain it. So I apologize for not answering all the questions. I have a picture of the plane. That's what I'm looking for right now. I have a newspaper clipping from when it happened. So it's black and white. You're not going to see much, of course. Just the plane. If I can find it. Where is it? Oh, right here. So when I was 4 years old, I lived in Tumbler Ridge, BC. My dad had a friend that had a plane, and so my dad, his friend, another friend that was visiting, and his daughter, my sister and myself were all in this plane together. We took off. The plane, apparently, I think it was, what did they say, an intake valve failed. The engine stalled. The pilot tried to turn around. He lost altitude. The plane regained power as it went straight into the ground. There it is. So that was the plane crash I was in when I was 4 years old. I was flown to, or I was taken by an ambulance to Tumbler Ridge clinic, and then they realized that I had brain fluid leaking from my nose and my ears, so they airlifted me to Vancouver Children's Hospital. So I broke my cheekbone and had like brain fluid leaking on my nose and ears. I said 4 years old, not 40. No, 4 years old. And I was pretty young when that happened. I do actually remember most of the plane crash. I don't really remember a lot. I did get knocked unconscious, so I lost a lot of like the. I do remember the plane going. You know that feeling when you go over a hill and you like have that sinking feeling? I remember that. And then I feel like I kind of remember stuff, but I can't tell if I'm making it up or not. It's hard to remember because I got knocked unconscious. But we went into the trees. I sort of remember looking out the window and seeing the wings hit the trees, and then nothing until I woke up. And then I remember everything after that. But I got somebody helped me out of the plane. I was in that back window there. I remember getting helped out of the plane. They sent me down with my dad and then my sister, and then we waited for everyone to show up. And then I can talk to you guys about the other accident in a minute too, but I'll answer a few questions. Our boat was 36,000 Canadian or 27,000 US. And we're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. No way, holy cow, good thing you made it. Yeah, I survived. One guy didn't make it. My dad ended up like basically destroying his elbow and his wrist. He put his arm out to block my sister from like the crash. My sister actually was fine. She just had a bruising from my dad's arm. My dad's friend's daughter was in a coma for a long time, and then for like, well, sorry, not a long time, for like 2 weeks or something. She had to relearn a bunch. The pilot like broke his leg and his arm or something. He had to walk a little ways, like a half a kilometer or so, back to the airport. It's like an unmanned airport in northern BC. And then, yeah, the other guy didn't make it. We don't have to move at all. We pay for the marina, so we can just stay here if we want. If we are anchored on the bay, we also don't have to move. So we don't have to move very much, and we don't have to pay like property tax. We do have to pay regular taxes if we're paying for like the marina or whatever. Just checking in. Nice to see you, G. Hello, Denon. Very lucky then. What badass story. Glad you survived. I know. Very crazy story. The other story I have is when I was 18 years old, I worked at a farm in Saskatchewan. They took like the big square rectangle bales, the really big ones. They put it in a hay press. So it would chop up the regular size square rectangle bales, chop them up into 3, and then squish them down into like little 2x2 cubes. And then we'd shove them into a sea can and ship them off to like Japan and stuff. The machine was broken. I was out back cleaning stuff up. It was like in the winter, -40 or something. While I was cleaning it, the guy got it working. They just like turned it on, and I was like kind of behind the hydraulic machine, and so a big hydraulic arm came across, hit me in the head, picked me up, like pushed me against the machine, picked me up by my neck, and then I just heard a crack. It set me back down. I thought I broke my spine, so when I could walk, I was still pretty happy about that. And then I was taken to the warm room. So there's one there's one room in the building. It's -40 outside. It's in a barn, so it's very cold. They took me to like the engine room where it was warmer, and I waited for an ambulance to show up. They took me to Outlook Saskatchewan's emergency room, and then they realized how bad it was. That seems to be the story of my life. They never know how bad it is until I get to the first spot, and then they're like, oh wait, this is way worse than we thought. We should take you to the like actual hospital. So then they took me a half an hour back, and then an extra half an hour past the farm to Saskatoon, where I was in the hospital for a while. And that time I broke my skull here and here. I actually still have 2 metal plates in my skull. I broke my nose right down the middle, both cheekbones, my palate, which is like the top of your mouth, and my jaw on the left side here in 2 places. And I used to have a really cool x-ray. I don't know where it is now. I lost it somehow. But it was like an x-ray of my head, and so there's all the cracks and stuff. And I had like these big earrings in that they could not get out. They were metal, and so it looked like a big pirate flag, and it was kind of cool. I do not know what happened to that one though. User, you may get banned for that. I'm just saying.
Uh-oh.
We don't take kindly to those things. Very few things get you banned, but that's one of them. I'll let it slide this time though. Yeah, we got the cat on the boat. She's awesome. They did not send me to Japan. My toque almost went to Japan though. So actually, they found my toque inside one of the bales. It came out the other end. I had it for a long time. I actually finally got rid of it, like a couple. Not. I don't want to ever wear it again. And then I just kept it as like a keepsake for a long time. But I finally got rid of it. And yeah, I keep meaning I'm gonna make a video sometime of that kind of stuff. So I want to share in like a video the reason why I decided to do like the boat thing. Obviously, it's not just me; it's Holly as well. So obviously, it was like a joint thing. But like my mindset to moving onto a boat and wanting to do something like that, I do want to make a video explaining kind of like my side of like my idea of why I wanted to ever kind of consider doing something like this. Oh, what just happened? Oh. Hold up, everybody. Oh, man.
Because the puzzle piece?
Yeah, I didn't do the puzzle piece because I didn't have the sound on. That's my bad.
Oh, that's poop.
Yep.
Um,
That's frustrating. Sorry, guys. We just lost one of our lives. Sorry, Holly?
nothing.
Oh. That's frustrating. Yeah, we finally, Hillbilly, we do have some blue sky today. It's been nice, the last couple. Let the other chat repopulate. It takes a minute. Whew. I didn't notice the puzzle piece. We'll give everybody a minute to pop back in. What does that mean, Hillbilly? Goated song, by the way. We own the boat, but we do pay for the marina. So yes, we do have to pay $5.75 a month. But we could anchor out in the bay and then it's free. We just don't have a tender right now, so we can't do that. And we are in the water, but we're at a marina right now. You see the other cam now? Yeah, there it is. Normally, I was actually outside today, but a neighbor came up and I felt weird talking in front of him. I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable, so I moved into the boat. Never seen the Loch Ness, but Loch Ness and the Ogopogo are. I've been waiting. One day we'll find them. Ooh, my head feels a bit. Now I'm getting a bit of a headache, Holly.
Do you want me to blast you with mint?
Just right in the eyes, please. Can I actually have a chocolate bar, maybe? Just like a caramel or something.
For $5.
What happened, Dennis? I didn't do the puzzle piece. I didn't have the sound on, so it gave me the warning, but I didn't see it, and then I didn't do the puzzle piece in time. Unfortunately, that's my bad.
Kitty, what do you think you're doing here?
I don't understand why TikTok has that in place, but I mean, I guess I kind of get it.
I understand, but I don't understand.
It's cold here right now, so my base, we are in Canada. It's mostly cold we have to worry about right now. We have 2 heaters going, though. It's very warm. But we haven't dealt with the summer yet. I'm sure it'll get hot in the summer. We do have solar on the boat. We don't have any wind. We might get wind eventually.
Well, I mean, we have solar.
Now, Noel, we're in Canada, so we can just do that here normally. But I'm pretty sure internationally you can do whatever you want. I mean, there are international laws, of course, but...
Aw, Kitty is super cute. I agree. Do a kickflip. Kickflip. Oh wow! Yeah, get the tech deck out.
That'd be funny. I used to be able to do a kickflip. Yeah, it's been many years, and I don't think I can do it anymore.
Ooh, sleep's been good.
You sleep right here.
Yeah.
This is a full-on bed. We can sleep right here.
Although we were a little bit camping last night because the power went out, it was mostly okay.
We did survive.
Yep.
And I do apologize, guys. We had the it's I mean, surprisingly, you do kind of forget. I know the emotions, but I don't think I have the skill to do it anymore. But I do like riding dirt bikes. I will agree with that. Also, it looks like you got a skidoo in your photo, or a snowmobile, I should say, or a sled.
That's what Kathy used to always say about horses too. It's like riding a bike. You'll never forget. Aw.
Yeah, it looks like fun. I haven't really ever gone sledding.
I would snow bike though.
I would like to snow bike. We have some enduros we could convert to snow bikes, and that'd be a lot of fun.
That does look fun.
I'm also retired. Did you say the cat's name?
No?
Cat's name is Cece. Just spell with 2 C's.
Yeah, the other outside cam kind of makes the boat look a little funny. Just the way it is or something. But the sky's pretty. It is nice and blue.
Earth is not flat, but appreciate you. Cat's litter box is in the room, like right back there. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see that. Right, you can almost see the cat litter. Right there. It is 4:18 p.m. here. Yesterday, around this time, we lost power because of the windstorm. And the boat is a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. Major Laser noticed.
Vancouver Island.
We do have Starlink, yeah. Come on, kitty. We do fish. We'd like to do more. We're kind of, we're in a marina right now, not the best place to fish. Once we get out more, hopefully. We do crab traps sometimes.
Kitty, you're so special.
The Robert De Niro attack by 19%. It could. I don't know if that's a bad thing, though. It could be good. I didn't call her CC because of the ocean. I call her CC because I'm really into dirt bikes. I like motorcycles and, you know, cubic centimeters, the engine size of things. So I called her CC for that. But yeah, CC because the ocean is also kind of fun. That was a Cape Fear reference. I stand by it. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
How do you shower on the boat? Like a bird. You do bird baths.
We do have hot water. If we're away from the dock, though, If we're away from the dock, though, it's a little bit harder. The hot water is on the AC system, and our boat doesn't use AC technically when you're away from the dock. But we do have a solar system that does use AC away from the dock.
The marina has showers, so that's where we go for now. That's why, yeah, anyways.
Holly without glasses looks like a person who kind of reminds me of Holly. She is. She could be that person.
I'm probably squinting to try to read.
Newfoundland would be cool. Never been, but I've always wanted to. Sorry, I missed a bunch of comments. I mean, it could get very hot in the cabin, but we're in the winter time right now, so it's mostly cold. But we have lots of heaters.
420.
It is 4:20 now. Paradigm shifts can be hard to get. I mean, to each their own. You can believe whatever you want. I believe that the Earth is a sphere and round, as you might say. But I mean, if you want to believe whatever you want, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you. Average cost of a slip is we pay $5.75. I don't know if that's average. It depends on the size of your boat. I don't know why pelicans would make us hangry. Not sure.
Yes, bird baths is a much nicer way to say that.
Do pickles make... sorry, fuel. We do have a diesel engine on board. No Cyclops yet. Will you install... We have a shower and toilet on this boat, Amy. Zen, hello. It's flat. No! Zen, we thought you were on our team. Do you have a house? We do not. Holly and I sold everything to buy the boat.
Oh.
Nice, thank you. Hello, everybody.
I feel like I remember everybody asking them that on their lives.
Oh, wow. I've never heard of it called that, dumpster, but that is another way you could say that. Where are you guys at? We're on Vancouver Island. We haven't fished a lot yet. We would like to fish more. We do have a crab trap, and we do have fishing rods. We just haven't used them as much as we'd like. Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I want to see where... I mean, that would be a good reason to go visit there. I would like to visit Nova Scotia just because of how beautiful it is. I'm not sure what it is per gallon in Canada right now. It's about $1.90 a liter, I believe. I haven't looked in a couple of days though. It might be more now. We do not have a second boat, no.
Oh, I should check that.
I love that weather. It's really nice when it rains and storms, honestly. Yesterday was a big windstorm. Windstorms aren't the best. It's just like loud and we like smash into the dock a lot. But the rain is really nice. I had short questions today and just said, yes, we're being followed. That's all you can do sometimes. Visit Wales. We would like to visit Wales. I'm speaking weird today. Cash money, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, there's a shower on the boat.
There's 2.
There's 2, yeah. We have a shower outside and a shower inside. The ocean is awesome. We really enjoy the ocean. We were not raised or live near the ocean for most of our lives, but that's what we do plan to sail up and down the coast. That'll be a thing that happens hopefully in the summer. And Holly and I both worked for the city of Calgary, basically closing roads for construction and emergency situations. That's what we used to do. Never seen a pirate in my life. I don't think we ever will, but you know, there's a chance. Depending where you sail in the world, there is a chance, but I do not think it's quite as common as people think it is. Unless you go to very specific areas. And yeah, Stephen, we'd love to visit Wales one day. We've had some heavy rains yet. Yesterday was more wind than rain, but...
Oh, I seen him earlier.
I'll come to Canada. I mean, I bet you that would be a very expensive trip for your tugboat. I don't know what is the amount of fuel that tug goes through in like an hour or something when you're actually working. I mean, our boat's very small for most of the things you'd normally be used to towing, but still.
Oh, I should put this out first.
How are you, man? What are you up to? What are the plans? Leo, not too much. We're enjoying ourselves. We are just waiting for summertime so we can sail around a little bit. We'd eventually like to sail all over the world. That's kind of, I guess, the long and the short of it. Our boat was 36,000 Canadian, 27,000 US dollars. It costs $5.75 to park at the marina right now. This is what we're doing for work, so we are working online, yes. We've seen lots of whales, orcas, seals and sea lions. What else have we seen?
Oh, that's huge.
Sorry,
Every time you do that, I think we're getting hit with logs or something.
Yeah, we got the outside shower, the swim deck shower. We don't really. I mean, eventually in the summer we'll probably use it more, but monthly, like I said, we pay about $5.75 a month for the marina, about $150 for electricity, and then $180 for the Starlink. That's unlimited roaming in North America. We did, in fact, do the Titanic iconic scene just yesterday.
We did.
I don't know how well it went, but we tried to do it.
And
Sail
then,
south and we'll meet you. Sorry?
oh, hi!
Starlink is a game changer. I mean, we've had Starlink pretty much since we moved onto the boat, though, but...
Brian, we have a friend!
Never tell us about the sexy turbulence. I mean, the water moves quite a bit. It smashes us into the dock occasionally. We have our bumpers out, so it doesn't hurt that bad. But mostly it's a fun ride, I guess. You should have invested in a more expensive boat. Cash money, Gregory, do you want to send us cash money so we can get a more expensive boat?
Yeah, sick. We're getting 2 river boats.
Yeah, I would love to have a more expensive boat. The only thing is, I don't have more expensive boat money.
Yep, we're doing the best we can.
I was
Thank
told, we were unimpressed with the Titanic thing. We didn't do a very good job. We'd like to redo it, honestly. So she's not really that. She was more laughing about the whole situation. But what I've been told is, no matter what you do in life, you will always dream bigger than you have. So right now, we could afford this boat. We could dream bigger and get like a cat or a trimaran or just like a really nice monohull. But by the time we can afford that, then we're like, oh, just like a couple more years and we can get that other boat that's a little bit more expensive. And you'll never actually buy your boat because you'll just keep dreaming bigger. So buy the boat you can afford now and just go for it. Otherwise, you'll just never do it. And I think that's what happens to a lot of people. We're on Vancouver Island right now. British Columbia, Canada. I'm a descendant of a famous pirate. I'm also a descendant of a pirate of sorts. I don't know if they're famous, though. I guess maybe famous is the wrong word.
I think I'm a descendant of Rob Roy.
Rob Roy. Which pirate, Stephen?
Oh, we talked about that.
I forget. I know he brought it up before, but I don't remember.
I can't remember the name either now.
I couldn't tell you a cost of a year because we've only done it for 5 months though. Holly, can I ask your wife if she actually enjoys living on the boat on a scale of 1 to 10?
Me?
Yeah, it's specifically for you.
Well, it depends on the day. I mean, today it's pretty good. Today's like a 8.9 because there's no sun.
Yeah, it would be a 9 or a 10 if there was sun, but we've been living on the boat in the wintertime, so unfortunately for us, it's just not the best time of year to be on a boat. Joe, thank you for the "You're Awesome." Angry, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you.
That's cool. Our crow friend came.
When you guys retire, you're going to sell the boat? No, we're going to buy another boat. Hello from the Danbu River. Hello.
There's that.
Danbu ship spotting. That's cool. Yeah, the Danube. Where is the Danube? I've heard it before. I just can't place it in my head right now. What was out there, Holly? Holly wants to know.
Our friend, Mr. Fluffyhead.
Yeah, we got a crow buddy out there who's got like the biggest, fluffiest head in the world. And the fluffiest pants you've ever seen as a bird.
Oh, I guess I can take this out.
We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Europe River. Yeah, I know the sound of it. I'm going to have to look it up. I've totally seen videos of it before. Just like in the middle, kind of. Hungary.
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure where it goes down through. Holly is actually descendant of Hungarian.
There's
Looks like
a
it goes
town that's
through-
close to my name, too,
Yeah.
I think. Well, I know.
Jessica, thank you for the 2 roses. And Danube Chippy, thank you for the 10 roses. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for all that.
Yo,
How did you start the stream? Empty the 401k? Emptied everything, pretty much. Holly and I decided to go for it. We got all of our savings together and quit and got laid off and went for it. Do you not develop seasickness for being on the... Oh, we haven't developed any seasickness, no.
Oh, I guess I should do this.
I'd have to live on a boat alone, or it might turn into a Dateline special. I mean, there are lots of people that do it alone as well, of course. Living on a boat alone would be cool too, but I think it's nice to have somebody with you, especially Holly. Holly and I do really well together. We work very well together. It's nice to have like a friend, so a lady friend. He has a top hat and a monocle. Wow, cool by being cool. Is your crow is also cool too, by the sounds of it.
Aww.
Winter is,
That's
we're in
cool.
Canada on Vancouver Island, so it's actually a very calm winter. It's very mild, but it's still kind of cold. I named him MC. Holly had a squirrel named MC. The Hungarian is an apt name then. Holly the Hungarian. We go to land quite a bit. So right now, this picture below me is actually live outdoor feed of the boat. You can kind of tell. Maybe you can't. I don't know. But we're at a dock right now. We have offered them unsalted peanuts, and we have befriended them. So Mr. Fluffyhead is one of our friends.
He is. He come right to our boat.
We have a little bit of sea legs, but we're kind of like, what do you call that? We're still new sailors. We've mostly been at the dock. We're waiting for... we're waiting for the summer when we can actually go sailing. I know, Major Laser, not bad at all. Do you make money from these live streams? We do a little bit. We are very close to getting monetized on a few platforms. Once we get to that point, it'll be... a little bit. It takes a long time. We're getting close to 10,000 followers on TikTok, and we're at like 1,500 or so on YouTube, so fairly new. We had to start a new channel over there because our old channel just there was a bunch of stuff, and I don't think it was working out. One of the big problems is if you have an old channel and you like start new content on it, some of your old subs or whatever might not be into your new stuff. So they don't. So when your subs stop watching your content, then YouTube is like, why are they not watching it? It must not be good. So they don't send it out to anyone else. So we had to start a whole new channel over there. When you really want to get going, do you put on a Dracula Mountain by lightning bolt? I have never done that, but we could. What is Dracula Mountain? Sorry, stand by, everybody. I want to play this song in my head. We do have a motor, so we have a Yanmar 3GM30F diesel engine. It's like a 1 liter almost. I think it's like 0.95 or something. Will Mr. Heffy let you pet him? Will he land on you? He does not do that yet. I would like him to. It would be really cool if Mr. Fluffy had ever got to that point, but he has not yet. A lot of the crows in this area, I think they've been heavily attacked by people. So they kind of avoid them, people at all costs. They kind of know us, but they're not like super friendly with us. And Zen, same name. We're Nomadic Whims on everything. We have two. Like I said, we have the old channel, which is called like Old Nomadic Whims, and then we have the new one that's just called Nomadic Whims.
The old one is the biking.
Yeah, old one is more biking stuff. Are you Rapunzel? I don't think so. I feel like my hair should be longer if I was.
Your hair's pretty long.
You can't have internet on the water. This is fake.
You can have.
Welcome to the 21st century.
You can have internet in the planes.
Yeah. We talked to a guy that was in a plane with internet. Starlink internet's a thing. You can have satellite internet pretty much anywhere in the world. You can be in the middle of the ocean. Can we see Holly in a bikini one day? Well...
Not on live.
Yeah, she gets uncomfortable with that kind of stuff. She might be... You might catch her in the background one day. But probably she's not really into showing that kind of stuff on the lives. Do you ever feel slightly poor living on the boat? I don't think we feel poor in that sense.
Maybe.
If the boat were to crash or sink, would it affect your relationship? I mean, it would affect us in the sense that we wouldn't have a place to live and we'd be in like a panic mode for a little bit. I don't think it would affect us in like a negative way. We just have to figure something else out. Currently, we do not get motion sick, but who knows eventually. We haven't been on like big rolling ocean yet. Banned probably because the boat is pretty small and slow. Although maybe you'd get away with it. I have no idea. We work out on the boat all the time, Caitlin. I don't think that kind of stuff exists. I always find it funny when people bring that kind of stuff up in life. But yeah, we do push-ups, sit-ups, squats back there. We can't carry a lot of extra weight on the boat, so we don't have like a whole gym or anything like that. We don't have that size of boat. We do have a 25-pound weighted vest that we do use. It's actually right now being used to hold down that camera on the front of the boat. Did your wife just call through the window? That's not a window, that's actually a door back there. It's like a slat door, so we only usually remove 2 of them because it's a lot of work to remove all of them.
Yeah, we need that saloon door.
So she didn't crawl through the window, she stepped over the window. It's actually the door though. Welcome to the future, exactly.
Yeah, Starlink's been mostly good, definitely.
Kaylin, maybe you could do that to get us more followers? We're not about to do that. Here, I'll...
What are you doing?
They told, Caitlin said, Holly needs to shake it for more followers, because we need more followers. Whoops.
I don't think so.
So I started shaking it, and I told Caitlin they could shake it for more followers for us as well.
Perfect.
How much is your dock rent? $5.75 a month. I've got a good friend living on Old Silverton here. That's cool. I like trawlers, but they look easy to capsize. I've never really been on many trawlers. We do walk around, sorry, Angela, quite a bit, yes. Sorry guys, I'm back and forth with the comments because for some reason it's not going over to the multi-chat.
Today's not the day.
Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, I will never think of them the same way again. I know. We are Canadian, yeah. We live on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. I was born in Saskatchewan, Holly was born in Ontario. When the boats were rocking,
major?
don't come knocking. That was, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Did you guys ever consider a camper van? We did, yeah. We actually were building a cargo trailer into an off-grid camper, but we decided to do this after like some life changes. We just wanted to do something completely different that we'd never done before.
Well, they're extra crispy today.
Putting a new 454 motor. That's crazy. Starlink, hi, yeah, welcome. I got a good friend living in Old Silverton here, and a ton of working 454. That's a big engine. That's gonna be fun. If the apocalypse hits, are you guys just gonna find a desert highland shell? Probably. Why not, right? I don't know if we'd make it. We'd have to see. Are you guys living in here because of so many? We're living in here because we enjoy it. We didn't move in here for any negative reasons. We moved in here because we enjoy adventure and wanted to do something different. I know a lot of people from many different places, and all of them are very friendly, so I've never had a problem with anything like that. What do you mean by hydro? Are you talking about like water, or are we talking about like electricity? We get electricity right now. We're tied up to the dock. We are plugged in. We also have solar panels, if that's what you're talking about. Shower. We have a shower in the bathroom back here. We have a shower on deck. Right now we use the shower at the marina because it's easier for us and we don't have to like fill up our black water tank or anything. We do not have a stabilizer. That costs a lot of money. Our boat was 36,000 Canadian. The cheapest stabilizer I've seen is 17, which is basically the cost of our boat almost.
Do you want your food now?
I can, yeah, sure. You stock up and sail, you're safer. I mean, yeah, definitely in that situation. Do you guys swim? We do swim, but we haven't yet because it's wintertime on the boat. In the summer, we definitely will. Wow, rich. I mean, we're not rich.
In happiness.
Yeah, we're rich in health. Thank you.
Not in money.
Not in the monetary sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, really behind on comments or questions here. 23 here for Chicago Slip. That's pretty decent. What do we pay technically? We pay $575 a month, so we'd be over $5,000 a year. We'd probably be closer to like 6 or so if we stay here year round. But that's also Canadian, so that would be probably, what would that be, like 2,000 or 3,000? No, 4,000 or 5,000 US.
Chicken might be a little overcooked. I overcooked everything today.
That's okay.
Oh.
Rich in meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
We're docked on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Technically, it is a yacht, but if you mean like why a sailboat, not like a motoring yacht, I think sailing is cooler than motoring. I like motors a lot. I'm an automotive tech, or I was for a while. I really like anything motorized. I think sailing's cool. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get called out immediately for saying it because it's wrong, because it kind of is. But sail is cheaper, and the fuel is free. There we go. I said it. We'll see what people have to say about that.
Do you know how expensive sails are?
And maintenance? What was your job? So Holly and I used to work for the city of Calgary. We were, yes, they do. Sorry, we used to do road closures for emergencies and construction, pretty much. And yes, they do usually measure boat engines by hours, not miles, because obviously, yeah, miles are a little bit harder to figure out.
Occasionally, we could be seen painting the crosswalks as well.
And yeah, our slip fees are pretty expensive. I think down in San Diego they're more though, but I guess on the East Coast in America they seem to be cheaper.
Okay, I'll just do that after.
Hello, Milo. You've been noticed. Broken Promises, thank you for the 5 creepers.
Aww.
You're Deadly, thank you for the Hurt Me. Zen, thank you for the 10 Year Awesomes. Danube for the 10 roses. Holly for the 3 team cheers and then 1 more. Appreciate you. We haven't got nauseous. I can do a tour, just give me a minute. I'm just going to eat a little bit first.
Sorry.
We just have the kitty cat, her name is Cece. It's spelled with 2 C's. We don't fish as much as we'd like to. Sewage goes in the black water tank and then we get pumped out at a pump out station. The cat is not actually that big. She is a 12-pound cat. She's like pretty normal, I'd say. Not like tiny, I guess, but she's not huge. Never run out of fuel, but we do have a sailboat, so if we run out of wind, I guess we have our diesel engine to go by. It does get rocky on windy days. Yesterday, actually, we
were healing over.
And we had a power outage because of the storm. I've never watched The Life of Pi. I have read the book, though.
I heard it was really good. I never read that.
No. I think the book's pretty good. The cat does go outside quite often. We let her out on deck and she runs around out there with us.
Oh wait, maybe they made us read it in school, but I don't remember it.
Alright, that's where I read it. It was in high school. And Ted, of course. I feel like everyone should keep their dreams alive. Now, Kitty's never jumped in this water, but she has swam before. And yeah, just 1 animal. The missing piece. I think there is a few videos of crows taking peanuts, right?
Yeah, but...
We'll try to get some better ones. The missing piece wants us to get a crow, or a video, or a picture of the crow taking a peanut. I keep trying to get him to take it out of my hand, but he still hasn't done that. So when we bought the boat, it was being sold for $44,000. We bought it for $36,000 Canadian, which is about $27,000 US. The market value was anywhere, when they did the survey, I think there was between like 40s and like 60,000. So we got a pretty good deal, but it was a bad time of year to sell. Is there a lot of water? We're in the Pacific Ocean, so there is a ton of water here. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. We're at the dock right now, but we are in the Pacific Ocean. There's tons of it. I've never seen the movie, but maybe I should watch it. Have you seen the movie Life of Pi?
No.
Oh. Starlink is very expensive. It's about $180 a month for us. And yes, Major Laser, it is registered in Canada.
Yep.
Alberta.
On mine, I do.
Hmm.
I don't know if we do about it.
Maybe we'll have to post one. Can you post a story today? Of a crow getting a peanut?
I mean, I don't have a video. I'd have to find it,
Hmm.
which is doable.
Missing piece. We'll try to get a video, like a story on our channel of a crow taking a peanut. Our boat is a 35.5-foot sailboat. So it's a Hunter Legend 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5.
I'll go outside right now and do it.
Look, the captain's making coffee. She's just, making sure we're good.
Oh, wait. I guess we should feed her. We're eating.
We should feed the kitty. It's a little bit early for her food, but we can. If the boat sinks, it's the same as if your house burns down, if your house catches fire. I guess that's the same as burning down. A hurricane. I mean, we'd lose our house, but we would also still hopefully be alive. Depends what happens. Just like anything in life, no matter what you have, you can lose it at any second. We have insurance.
Sorry, kitty.
And Major Laser, I did think about that. It was a thought. But the boat situation, it came up really fast, and we really wanted to move on to it. And I didn't know what to do. We went and bought the boat through like a broker, so they had everything already set up. We had to pay a lot for it, honestly. But if I had more time to do a lot more research myself, I already did know how much cheaper it is to go to the Cayman Islands to like register a boat and stuff. And maybe I'd do it next time because I'd have more time. But it all just happened really quickly, so we just went with it. The cat's tail is attacking.
The camera's outside.
Why did you just hop in front of her or what? Sorry guys, missing a bunch of questions. Delfina 2 should definitely be registered in Liberia. We could do that too.
444.
It's 4:44, everybody. Look at your clocks. I guess if you're not in Canada, that would be different. We're not in this time zone.
Everybody in Canada, 444.
Jay, you potentially could survive a nuclear winter in the boat. It depends, obviously, where in the world the nuclear winter was happening and how bad it was.
This is a big step. They don't never come right up here.
You want to see a close-up? It's very good broken.
Oh, wow.
It's got like peppers, chicken, rice. We usually use rice noodles, but right now it's just rice. Carrots, not overly cooked because I like them crunchy. The beam is 12/7. I don't know what 444 means. It's just the time of day it is.
I think in spiritual it means like protection.
It means protection.
I think that's what they say. Something like that.
Major, I feel like if we got struck directly, we'd probably survive it because we wouldn't know what happened and we'd just like wake up somewhere else and be like, wow, that was cool.
So are we making pancakes for breakfast?
Yeah. Probably.
Oh my god.
They wondered if I twerked on the boat if it would shake it. Does it shake it?
He did twerk and it was appalling.
Is it shaking the boat? It's religious. There we go.
Oh, okay.
James, that's good. Was it a nice one? Liking crunchy carrots in a stew is diabolical, by the way, Brian. That's your dark side. There you go. I can't help it. I don't like really cooked carrots. They're like squishy, and I don't like the squishy texture of carrots, so I like them to be a little bit undercooked. I mean, the boat does shake. If I get up and move, it does move around. So I bet you if I really got up and tried, I could make this boat shake. And sorry, yeah, we are at a dock right now. We're not on the open ocean. Does your boat have a tank for the toilet? Does it? Yes. So our boat has a black water tank. It does dump overboard. It also can get pumped out at a pump out station. You have to follow certain rules for pumping it overboard. You have to be 3 nautical miles offshore, and you have to have special treatment in BC. Different countries are different for that, though.
I'm sorry, kitty. You have to move though.
Holly and me are honestly too sore to ever actually twerk. We don't have the stretchability for that.
Yeah, or the dance.
Or the dance skills. Yeah, we're not very dance skilled. You're deadly. Thank you very much for the hand heart. Appreciate you. And Anthony, thank you for the
That's funny.
heart me.
You're deadly.
Yeah, 100%. Holly and I would love to boat to another country. Our like big goal when we bought the boat was to go down to Mexico. That may change depending on world situations. But we'll eventually sail down south, like past through America and then down Mexico and Central America, hopefully, and then into the Pacific, probably. Jay, believe it or not, every day a plane that has a huge thing that says, what's it called? Surveillance flies over this area looking for illegal fishermen mostly. Illegal fishermen and illegal activities in the area, so they could probably catch you if they really wanted to.
They totally bank right hard too, and they zoom.
Shepherd's pie is awesome. Living off a trust fund? Nope. Unfortunately, if anyone has a trust fund to lend us, that would be great. Our boat was $36,000, my dude. It's cheaper than buying a house.
It's also 37 years old.
I'm fed up. Can you make a bed up on deck? David, I'll get the hammock out for you.
Aw, that would be cool.
We have a hammock. We can just string it out. It's a little bit cold right now. Maybe in the summer it'd be a bit nicer, but one day you can go on the hammock.
We just started rocking because of your twerk.
It costs $575 to dock where we are. We don't have a PS5 right now. We have PC. We play games on the PC. And sorry guys, I missed a bunch. Jay, thank you for the rose. Jason, thank you for the 2 roses, and Anthony for the ice cream cone. And hello, Lewis in the UK. How is it over there? We're in Canada here, Vancouver Island. So we have a sailboat, so we usually would just sail to another country. We would try not to use fuel as much as possible. Fuel can be expensive. We just use regular diesel.
That's what we hope for.
Yeah, that's the dream anyway. Winder you cannot. Guaranteed. 100%. Unless you know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Very specifically.
Oh, wow.
You may try.
Yeah, I would like to know too.
We do have a tour online. Yeah, we have lots of videos of like the boat. I can also do a tour for you guys in a minute here. Let me just finish eating and I'll do a tour. Safely travel. We can travel pretty much anywhere in the world. It would just take time and then, of course, planning.
What is wrong with people? Just because they're unhappy.
Jacob, we'd love to go over there. We don't have a tender yet. We need a tender to go over there. We could probably do a Vancouver Island tour. It would be a very big tour, though. It's a very big island.
Hi, Kitty.
We could do a little bit of our local area tour, maybe, one day. I think it's funny that you know those trees behind us. That's crazy.
The arbutus?
I mean they can just see the trees in the distance. I think it's just the bigger ones.
I think they're called arbutus.
The smaller ones, right?
No,
The weird looking ones.
yeah. Now I have to look.
Everyone says that. I look like the guy from Pulp Fiction. What are you eating? It's like a chicken tasty meal. I don't even know what it's called.
I don't know. But these cookies are pretty good, even with being slightly browned.
I will have one in a second. Let me finish this.
Mm-mm.
What are we eating? It's like a chicken. It's a rice chicken deal with ginger in it, peppers, carrots. It's got peanut sauce. Pretty good. Our boat is 35.5 feet long, 11.7 wide. Trash we just collect and throw it into a garbage when we get to shore.
Totally. I don't know if I'm saying it arbutus.
You look like a dude that lives on a sailboat. Appreciate it. I've been living like this. I've been looking like a guy that lives on a sailboat for my whole life. I guess I finally figured out I belong on one. I lived in Calgary, Alberta for a long time, not doing sailboat things at all. Just working as a construction guy. We've been living on our boat for about 5 months now. I've been on cruises. That's cool. Where are you cruising to? It's called What She Makes. Yeah, I mean, it's very good. It's like one of the best things ever. We love this meal.
It's cheap or affordable, I mean.
Bugs Bunny versus Brian Gingerworth. Now we pay about $5.75 at the dock where we are right now. Sorry guys, I'm gonna miss a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to finish my food here. Apologies.
Hi, Kitty. Would you like to come out? Hi, Kitty.
SCV, not at the moment I don't think.
Come on, Sissy.
But we are in Canada, so it is allowed.
Hello. Hello.
See, I guess technically Holly and I lived in Airdrie, but basically Calgary. We worked for the city of Calgary for the last 12 years before we moved onto the boat. We do sail it. We haven't done much yet. It's winter time, so sailing season is coming up. The weather has been getting better. We did have a big storm, so somebody asked about storms. We had a big storm last night where all the power went out near us, so we were camping last night, basically. How do you afford it? It was a $36,000 boat. It's actually cheaper than owning a house. We sold our house, like, we sold houses. Sorry, that's weird. I didn't own houses. I sold my one house. We sold the trailer we had, Holly's truck, and my car to be able to do this. And we do pay taxes on the marina fees. So we do pay sales tax just like anyone would if you sell, sorry, if you buy like a product, you usually have to pay like a sales tax. We don't have a property tax because we're not on, like, we're not in a fixed property. Living in a boat, Logan, is honestly one of the best things in the world. There are some downsides. We do have to do laundry somewhere. We don't have laundry on board. You can get a boat that has that. Ours does not. Water is a bit, we have a 270 liter fresh water tank, but we have to come to the dock to get it. We don't have a water maker. And then we have some other stuff too that I can't think of. Electricity, that's the other thing that's kind of a bit hard to deal with. We do live on the boat year round, but we've only been here since October, so we've only been on board 5 months, and it's been the whole winter. Where are we planning to sail? We'd like to sail south to like Mexico eventually, or like we'd like to sail everywhere, but like the first big trip will be south, and then we'll see. We'll sail around here first, and then we'll head south. We pay $575 for the marina. It does not include electricity. That's about an extra $100, $150. Depends how much you use. It's metered. Whatever BC Hydro is charging is what we get charged. And Wi-Fi, I think the marina has Wi-Fi that is included. We use our own Starlink so we can use it when we're out in the water. Scotty, no, but do you have any? So yeah, how much do you pay including? Oh, I already answered that. And tell TikTok to pay you cash so you skip the... I mean, somebody tell TikTok to start paying Canadians. That's the way how that should go. I'm in commercial print, and I just printed the temporary traffic control manual for the City of Calgary. Really? Made me laugh thinking of both. Can you write in there secretly? You probably get fired for that. But anyway, can you write in there secretly that the management sucks and they should rearrange it?
Agreed.
And that's crazy. A temporary traffic control manual. That's awesome. I was in Ventura. That's cool. Is there a reason you don't live on a boat anymore? Gas prices are probably going to affect us. They haven't affected us too much yet, but obviously when fuel prices go up, the price of food usually goes up as well. So any day now, we should probably get some more expenses. And sorry, Bernhard. Basically, we lived in the city of Calgary and we moved out from there. So I got laid off. They tried to rehire me as a seasonal after working there for 12 years, and I just said no. I'm sick of that place. Holly worked at the same place, and she eventually just quit because the management was so bad. We're working hard to eventually do content creation as like a full-time thing. It's very hard to do. Our channel is still fairly small, but we are growing quite quickly. So eventually, hopefully, we can make a little bit. Sorry? Did you say is CC outside? Not yet. Let me blow it up. Hold on. Apparently CC's outside. Let's see if we can see her on the camera. Oh, there she is. There's her shadow. She's in front of the camera. Anyone else see the cat's tail? There's the kitty outside, everybody. Sorry, was it hard to leave everything behind? So we sold everything, we gave a lot away, we got rid of a bunch. Some stuff was hard to get rid of, some stuff was very easy to get rid of. Obviously, chasing a dream takes a lot. I don't really hold a lot of things sentimentally. Like, I don't have a lot of sentimental value when it comes to a lot of things. I just never really thought that way. There are a few things, but I mean, we did also bring a lot too. So we probably have still too much stuff on the boat. When was the last time you left the dock? It has been a little bit. H2O Mermaid. But it's wintertime here. We had a pretty big storm yesterday. It's a bad time of year for new sailors. It's the storm season. May is like the beginning of the sailing season. So we will eventually be leaving the dock more. We just haven't done as much as we'd like. No, I'm not the kind of person that would just throw Holly overboard. Unless it was really warm in the summertime and she'd already been swimming, then I'd probably push her overboard for a little bit, but I wouldn't do it ever while moving. It's really hard to grow any kinds of fruits or vegetables on the boat, mostly because of the space. We don't have a lot of space, we don't have a lot of extra water, and we don't have a lot of extra weight capacity. And yeah, we've been doing lots of, Bernhard, we've been doing tons of like renovations. I actually 3D print a lot of parts, so I don't know if you know about sailboats much, but they have like the blocks, which is just like a big pulley. And the pulley wheels, they call them shivs. And the shivs on our boat were pretty sun damaged and worn and brittle and cracked. And we 3D printed a bunch of those. And H2O, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Max speed of our boat is like 8 knots or something. I'm sure you could probably get faster than that, but that's pushing the limit of stuff breaking. How much is land taxes? I don't even know what they are right now. I would have to look. We haven't owned a house. Like I owned a townhouse for a while, and I had to pay taxes on that, but I don't remember what they were now. It's been a couple of years. Current temperature. I do actually 3D print on the boat. It's actually 9 degrees Celsius, which is close to 50. I think 10 degrees Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're very close to the 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We do have a jib. How do we get internet? We have Starlink internet, my dream life. We're enjoying it, yeah. We do have multiple channels on the internet. You guys can go check them all out. Nomadic Whims everywhere. We do appreciate it. Like, follow, subscribe, do all the cool stuff. The weather is very nice today. Yesterday was not as nice. It was very windy. We've had some big gusts come in, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. Anyone ever tell you look like David Spade? I don't think anyone's ever told me that.
Once before, but I don't think that's true.
We're in Canada, Jacob Lee. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada, north of like Washington, north of the San Juan Islands, north of like Seattle area. Now I feel useless. Why do you feel useless? Don't feel useless. Also, why is this not joining chats? It's super weird. Trey, we would like to sail further to other places more often. And somebody asked for a tour. I can do a tour if you guys want. How many people want a tour? Put your hands up. Put your hand up. No kids. We don't have kids. Is it legal to... yeah, we can go anywhere. Pretty much we can travel the entire world with our boat. If we travel to other countries, like south to America, or even further south to Mexico, or Central America, or South America, we will most likely, I don't think there's a single country in the world that has Canadians come there without a passport or a visa. So at the very least, we need to have a passport. We do have our passports. We can sail pretty much anywhere. There are obviously a few countries that probably wouldn't let you, but... Seattle, just moved from there. Yeah, Seattle's nice. We're in like Vancouver, so the weather is very similar, so I'm assuming... I don't know if you like the weather there, but I know it's very rainy, just like it is up here. Infinity, we're not on the sea right now, so I guess we just gotta collect it. We don't have a poop deck on this boat. A poop deck is just a raised deck on top of the rear cabin that has the helm. Our deck is not raised, so I don't think you would call it the poop deck. A couple of people want the tour. Hands up. Yeah, there we go. I'll show you guys the cat. Where'd she go? She's outside right now. 1 second. I'll do a tour. A couple people want the tour. I will give you the tour. I know, yeah. The Canadian passport is really good. We can pretty much kind of go anywhere. There's probably a few places that wouldn't allow Canadians, but it's kind of few and far between. Here, let me try to get the camera working. I'll switch to my phone camera. It is really zoomed in. I do not know why OBS makes it so zoomed in. I can't fix that. It does not work. But I will switch to the camera and you guys can... I'll do a tour here. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt to get working, but I will get it. Give me a couple seconds here. Let me restart it. One day I should try to like look into that and why it's so zoomed in, but... We are on a boat, yes. Thank you guys for the follows. If you haven't already, follow... subscribe, we do appreciate it. I'm just restarting the phone. Once this phone is done restarting, I will do the tour. Let's see if we can... What is Holly doing out there? It's a very cool life. We did risk a lot doing this. We sold everything. We quit / lost our jobs and moved onto the boat. So it's a very scary thing. We're not out of like the woods yet when it comes to like figuring out a lot of monetary stuff, but we're working on that. We've never had any shark attacks. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. I have heard about the pleasure craft license every 5 years. I was told I would never have to renew it because I already had mine before they did that, but I don't know. Some people are saying you have to do it now, so who knows? It's not that hard to do anyway. But the thing that annoys me the most is that it costs money for it. I feel like once you already have it, it should be like a $10 renewal maybe and just redo the course.
Yeah, I don't think so. My card doesn't say expiry.
Yeah, mine doesn't have expiry, neither does Holly's. I will follow after I see the cat. Give me a second. I'm working on it. The camera is just coming up.
Oh, wow.
It feels personal. So feel free to skip, but roughly how long till things get dire? Right now, broken. I wouldn't say dire, but we're not like comfy. We're still trying to figure things out. I guess my phone's also about to die. We had a lot of setbacks moving onto the boat too, which really changed things. So, coming to Norway, we'd love to come to Norway one day. Okay, the camera is working. How do we learn to sail? We learned online. We basically watched videos. Okay, sorry that the camera is so zoomed in. Somebody else popped in earlier and said, camera too zoomed. I'm leaving. This is just how it is. I have to look into it and see why my camera on my phone decides to do the super zoomed in thing. Kitty's outside still?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do a quick tour inside and then I'll show the kitty. Somebody wanted to see the kitty. This is the V-berth. We pretty much just store our clothing in here. Nothing too crazy. Where is Kitty? Up front or just in the back there?
She's in the back here.
You could totally sleep in there if you really needed to. Right now it's just overfull with our stuff. Here is the sleeping arrangement. It's our bed. We do live streaming here. We play video games. Couch kind of thing. This is like a cat bed. Or my mouse pad. There's the cookies, which I will grab on the way by. It's also the navigation table slash power distribution area. Bathroom. We got our shower right there. A sink. The toilet. This is a kitty cat poop palace. It's a back bedroom. It does have windows. It leaks from the windows when it rains. So we pretty much took the mattress out. We don't really sleep in there. We got our propane stove and oven top. The fridge, which looks small on camera, but it's actually not that small. And then outside, so under here actually is the Yanmar 3GM30F diesel engine. There's the kitty. So whoever wanted to see the kitty, where are you going, kitty?
She's like, let's go.
Yeah, where are we going to? There's the kitty. She's the captain of the boat. She likes to run around on deck all the time. Let me just walk out here really quickly for you guys. But here, we're not trying to hide anything. We are on the water. I'll even hop off the dock. But we are on the dock right now, so there's the boat from the outside. Don't mind the Starlink on the solar panel, I know. Today we actually have sun. It's been really not that good. I'm working on 3D printing Starlink solar, or sorry. I'm working on 3D printing a Starlink mount to mount it somewhere else, but I haven't done that yet. Ooh. And yeah, once again, here's the kitty. Kitty, say hi to the peoples. No, nothing? No meow for the people? Anyway, hopefully that was satisfactory. Oh, 1 second. Let me turn off the camera. And I'm back. Let me move this a little bit. There. Derek, I do not know who that is. No. Oh, wait. I see. You guys are having an internal conversation. Got it. So FPV hooked, I have heard of somebody else that had the same problem. Their cat hung onto their outboard engine until they got back. So we never let Cece outside unless we're here. So if we're gone, we definitely make sure that she's inside the boat and safe. We don't want to have a problem where she falls overboard and she can't get back on. The friend of ours that had it happen to them, they said they always leave a towel outside on the outside of their boat. So if the cat falls in, she can grab that and climb back on, kind of. Yeah, I finally got to stretch my legs. That is true. 38-foot sailboat. Me and my 3 kids going to spend the summer on it. That's the plan. That's awesome. So your boat is a decent size, well, a little bit bigger than ours. That's really cool. You and 3 kids, it would be a lot of fun, probably. Congratulations, Derek, on the new boat. No. Give me more cat story time. So Cece, I got Cece when I owned a townhouse. So I used to have a 3-story like townhouse, you know, like an attached living situation. It was like the top rooms were 2 bedrooms with a ensuite bathroom. The mid floor was living room, kitchen, dining room area, and another half bath. And then the downstairs was like a garage area and like a little den for like a office or whatever. So I got Cece there. I got her from another family who apparently, I think the father was allergic to cats or something, so they were trying to find a new home. So I found her and I rehomed her. I don't remember what her original name was. They never told me when her birthday was. I know she was 6 to 9 months old. They didn't tell me exactly. So we don't have a proper birthday for her, but her name is Cece. I named her that because I liked motorcycles, and motorcycles are generally, you know, so many cc's big. That's how big the engines are. So that's what I've always called her. So she lived in that house. I eventually had to sell that house after a situation changed in my life. I moved into my buddy's house for a bit, so he lived with my buddy, which I felt really bad because Cece got a little bit more neglected than I really wish she had been, but I had to work a lot at that time, and I was just away a ton. Eventually I moved in with Holly after I met her and we like started dating. So we had Cece and we had a girl bird named Kahuna, who we just called Girl. And they actually got along really well. We never kept them in the same room when we weren't there, of course, because cats, you know, they are fairly predator type animals. But yeah, they actually loved each other, and Cece would always hide underneath Girl's tree when we weren't looking, and she never hurt her ever. She was awesome. And then after that, I got like laid off from my job. After 12 years, they laid me off and they tried to rehire me as a seasonal. I just said no, I'm not going back. And Holly stayed at the same job. She was at the same place for another 8 months, and then she quit because of the management. And then from there, we sold everything. It took us about 2 years, and we moved onto a boat. So yeah, she wasn't always a boat cat, but she is obviously a boat cat now. And she likes it. She got used to it really, really quickly. And yeah, sorry, I'll tell you. Sorry, Kenny, I missed your comment. Our boat is a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. 35.5 feet long. The beam or width is 11.7. It's a pretty decent sized boat, especially just Holly, myself, and the kitty. And I'm 38. And yes, Cassie, that's a live outdoor video image of the boat. Kitty cat is out there somewhere. You might see her. It looks stationary right now because there's not a lot of wind. But here, 1 second. I'll pop up through the hatch. Stand by, everybody. Kitty, come and say hi. Here's the kitty, everybody. Hi. You're a good kitty. Do you? That's awesome. There you go. Did you guys... You probably saw that. And the kitty cat. Let me make that smaller. Yeah, live outdoor footage. We don't normally have the camera on the side of the boat. I had it out there because I was actually doing the live... I was doing the live out there, but then a neighbor that's like right in front of that camera walked up to do his boat stuff, and I was like just talking to the camera, and I felt awkward. I didn't want him to feel awkward, so I came inside. Right now, Holly and Cece are out there chilling, though. You might see them walk by occasionally. Starlink is mostly good. Alexis, we get about 300 megabytes per second, and the ping is usually around 30, like 20 to 30. Occasionally, we have outages. Yesterday, we had a power outage on the island because of a big storm. So if we get really bad weather, it can be a little bit not as good, but it's usually pretty decent, honestly. One convincing multi-screen camera, totally connected. We could totally go to Norway. So I love Norway. I've never been. I would love to visit Norway, Sweden, and all those like Scandinavian countries. It's kind of been a dream of mine. It's a thing we could do. It would take us a long time. I guess the easiest way would us to be go through the Arctic. We're on the Pacific coast of Canada. We're on the wrong coast. It would take us a long time. The Arctic Passage is kind of dangerous. It's pretty cold. We want to go to the warm places. We're already used to like Canada. We're already in the cold. We want to head south. So the easiest then would be to go down through the Panama Canal, up the east coast and across the Atlantic, which again would take us a long time. And the Panama Canal costs 3,000 US dollars to go through for anything under 60 feet. So then the other easiest way would be to go around the world, which maybe one day. But yeah, I would love to visit Norway. Holly and I would both do that if we ever got the chance. It just might take a while. And yes, Jackery, EcoFlow, if any of you are out there, we could be sponsored. We would definitely show off your products pretty much all the time. We're on a boat. We do need solar, and it's like one of the biggest things we do to like create power on the boat. We're on Vancouver Island in Canada, British Columbia. How satisfied am I with Starlink? We lived in a basement suite before this. We shared internet with our neighbor upstairs. It was like the 300 megabytes up and 50 down or something. So this is actually better, but that's probably partially because the whole house was old and blocked a lot of the Wi-Fi signal. We didn't have a direct connection like with a landline, or sorry, with a like a cable or Cat 7 or anything like that. So it sucked. So this internet is way better than that. I would say it outperforms what I thought satellite internet could do. Sometimes it can be annoying. It kind of like breaks out randomly when you don't expect it to. So like I always thought when there's like really bad cloud, it'd be bad. Normally it'll be like perfect out there, and then all of a sudden it goes bad for a couple seconds. I have heard when it jumps from one satellite to another, it can cause problems, but people say it's not as bad as it seems. But when you're gaming or you're doing the live is when you really notice that kind of stuff, because all of a sudden our live will start lagging, and then we lose like 50 people in the live. But that doesn't happen as much. So I'd say we're like 8 out of 10 for happy. We could sail to Malaysia. That would actually be closer and easier for us to get to probably than the Scandinavian countries. We're on the Pacific already. We would probably head south and then sail across the Pacific, going like island hopping kind of thing all the way to Malaysia. When we're sailing, we haven't done a ton of sailing yet, but we can totally sleep while sailing. We would probably end up doing it with shifts. There are people that do solo sailors. Actually, I think she's still in the ocean. There's a lady from Sweden. She's either from Sweden or Finland. I always forget now. But she was sailing across the Atlantic, solo sailing, and she just has a autopilot for her boat, and she can just go down below and sleep for a couple hours anyway. Usually people don't sleep that long. They want to make sure they can check the area around them. You don't want to get run over by like a big cruise ship or who knows what is out there, like a cargo ship or something. We've watched some Jurassic Park. Which one are you talking about? I've watched a lot of the Jurassic Park movies. We've watched one of the most recent one we watched not too long ago. And I think the original we watched not too long ago as well. Scary calls. The scariest thing we did. We would love to come to Malaysia. First of all, Razman. That would be on the dream list, honestly. Close calls. The first time we ever anchored, we dragged anchor, which just basically means it was bouncing along the bottom of the ocean and not dug in properly. So normally you have to set your anchor. We thought we set it. It was the first time we did it. We didn't know what we were doing properly. We ended up dragging anchor, and we almost like drifted into a whole bunch of other boats that were moored for the winter. So it was like a big sailboat, like the size of ours, with a couple dinghies and like a motorboat all tethered to it, and we almost hit it. That was our scariest kind of call. And yes, we do have a Yanmar 3GM30F diesel engine. I could actually show you guys if you wanted to see it. Yeah, Broken Promises, I watched that guy too. That guy's awesome. Hold on one second. Let me get the engine ready for you guys to see. I'll show you the diesel engine. So I was an automotive tech for a while. I stopped doing it because I have really bad neck and back pain from the plane crash and the farm accident I was in. So I stopped doing that, but I used to be an automotive tech, and I love motors and anything to do with engines. So I like kind of showing this stuff off. I mean, a lot of you probably don't care, which is fine as well. But I love this stuff. One second, I'll show you the engine. Fuel not cheap now. It's not cheap, but at least we have sales. So for the most part, we don't have to use the diesel engine as much. Daytime stream? What? I know. We do try to do a daytime stream as well as a nighttime stream. We do both. It doesn't always happen, though, because of reasons. Oh, it's going to do this thing to me. Whenever it doesn't work, I have to restart my phone to make it work. I don't know why it doesn't randomly work sometimes. And Alexis, appreciate you. Thank you. We worked really hard. We risked a lot to do this. We're excited to do it, but it is scary, and we're not, we're not, like, in the position of being out of the woods yet. We still have to, like, find ways to make money, which we have done. We just aren't making a lot yet. We are trying to get monetized on multiple platforms. It takes a while, though. How many liter tank? We got 72 liter tank. And learning to sail, Holly and I did it ourselves. We just learned online, which some people would definitely say you shouldn't do. I've always been a do-it-yourself kind of person. I'm not going to say I'm like skilled at anything particularly, but I'm very good at learning quickly the basics of stuff. So Holly and I together are very good at stuff like this. Do you like ketchup chips? I love ketchup chips. Ketchup, salt and vinegar, all dressed are my favorite. How do you steer the boat? I'll show you guys in a second. I'm trying to get my camera to work on my phone again. It just stops working. Can I have cookie? Yes, you can. My brother just texted. He must be watching. Josh, are you watching the stream right now? There we go. There's your answer, user. I don't know why the stupid camera thing doesn't always function. And hello, Michael. How's it going today? Is it going to work? Yes. Okay, we got it working again. Let me switch to this camera. So this is Holly and I's Yanmar 3GM30F diesel engine. So right behind the stairs, we have to remove the stairs. We have access, actually there's a little over here as well, and on the other side. So from the toilet or from the bedroom back here, you can change the oil, but there it is. It's a 1 liter, not even quite, it's like 0.95 or 0.98 or something liter Yanmar 3GM30 diesel engine. It is fairly efficient, it's very reliable. It has decompression valves right here on top, which, I mean, probably most of you don't care about that either, but it is kind of cool. Anyway, let me, oh yeah, and somebody wanted to see the helm. So the helm is right out here. So underneath that tarp is the steering wheel, very big steering wheel. We also have the hammock chair outside right now that Holly was on before. But yeah, and then out back we do have an outboard engine for a dinghy. We do not have the dinghy yet. So the boat's dinghy was gone when we bought the boat. We do need to get that before we can do much sailing, of course. That's pretty important to get. Oh, and so somebody says it's kind of tight to get to. Is Mr. Fluffy out there today? I think he is, actually. So it does look kind of tight. It's actually not that bad. So like I said, you can also open up this, and this toolbox comes out in here. So this whole thing here can get out of the way, and you can have access from the top. You also have this huge panel right here. I don't know if you guys can really see, but there's a huge panel right here you can get access to. There's a panel in the back you can get access to, and there's another panel in the bathroom. So it's actually better access than most cars nowadays. And sorry guys, I know not everybody's into that. I think it's cool, so I wanted to show you guys. I'll put that back so Holly doesn't step into the cabin and fall down the stairs or something, because that would suck. Yeah, it looks tight, but it's actually way better than you think. Way better than most cars nowadays. We do have a shower. I should have showed you when it's out there, but yeah, there's a shower in the bathroom as well as out on deck. And I do think Mr. Fluffy is out there. Holly's out there probably feeding the crows right now. It has an inboard shaft. Yeah, it has like a through hull shaft. What do you call those things? I'm not going to remember the name right now. Oh, the part that goes through the hull has a special name for the packing. I just can't think of the name of it right now. But yes, it does. And it's not a dripless. It's supposed to drip. A stuffing box. Thank you. Kevin knows. I guess you have a boat, so yeah, of course you'd know. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, we got the stuffing box, and it's not a dripless system. Ours is like a dripping one. Sorry, now I'm all winded just from getting up and doing that. But yeah, I was saying that I used to be a mechanic and do stuff like that. The reason I'm not a mechanic anymore is because of a couple accidents in my life. I was in a plane crash when I was 4 years old. And I was in a farming accident when I was 18. So I do have a picture of the plane right there. I'll try to get it into the frame so you guys can actually see it. But that was in 1991 when I was 4 years old. So, people ask all the time, like, why I wanted to move onto a sailboat and do different things in life. I've been through some stuff in life where I almost didn't make it, and I decided to try to do something different in my life. It's not just me, of course. There's Holly involved as well, so I wouldn't have done this without Holly. I couldn't have done it without Holly. But that's like my mindset for why like the boat idea was something I wanted to do. And of course, I talked to Holly to make sure she wanted to do this as well. She loves the outdoors. Holly and I share a lot in common. We're like kindred spirits, I guess you could call us. I used to, so one of our first dates, I took her to Ghost Lake in Calgary, well, near Cochrane, Alberta. We used to go out there all the time. We'd take our dirt bikes onto Ghost Lake in the winter and ride around on the ice. We would go to the Crown Land and go camping in her truck. One of the first places I also took her was just out into the woods, which is not a pickup line I suggest you use. Don't walk up to a girl and say, hey, we want to go to the woods. It's kind of weird and it will freak out most people. But, you know, after you break the ice a little bit, then you can ask them to go to the woods with you. What to watch, read to get prepared to sail in the ocean. Especially the Pacific, I'm assuming you're saying. The Pacific Ocean can be very dangerous, so we plan to sail around Vancouver Island first, which is a kind of protected area. We can get like some serious winds, and there's a lot of islands and like shallow spots. A great place to practice. Maybe that's my problem. I know, Dennis, that's what I'm saying. You can't just tell them right off the bat you want to go to the middle of the woods. It never works out. But yeah, I'd you know, I think just practicing is like the big thing before you go in the ocean. Obviously, the Pacific Ocean is not a place to just take lightly. Anywhere in the ocean, wide open spaces where you could get lost can be very dangerous. So I think the biggest thing is just like practicing maneuvers and how to sail and learn before you just like hop into something big like that. Make sure you feel ready and your boat is ready. And yeah, well, if we have to replace the prop, we'll have to go underwater or we'll have to like pull it out, of course. So there's a boat, it's way too expensive. I don't have this kind of money, but there's a Danish company called Dragonfly. They make a Dragonfly 28, which I think would be honestly a bit too small to live in. Although I could probably do it. I think Holly and I could do it. But it has an outboard engine, so you can pull it out of the water. It has digger boards you can pull out, so you don't have to like, you won't hit the bottom. And yeah, everything can come out of the water, so you can basically like fully beach it, which would be really cool. And yeah, where's wifey? She's on deck right now. Where is she? She was, so this camera outside right now. She was just behind this camera, but I don't know where she is right this second. She was just outside talking with the crows, hanging out with Kitty Cat. But I haven't seen her for a second, so I'm not sure where she went. She's just enjoying the day off, doing her own thing. If you and Holly could go out for a dinner for a nice, pleasant date, what kind of restaurant you going to? So Holly and I really, really like this place in Calgary called Pho Hun Pasture. It's a Vietnamese place. The pho was delicious, like one of the best tasting meals we've ever had. That's we don't like to go to really expensive places usually. We also don't like fast food as much. I mean, it just doesn't sit well. But yeah, the Vietnamese soup was our favorite thing. They had it was a fusion restaurant, so I don't think it was like pure Vietnamese. They had a bunch of other spices in there and stuff. It was a peanut sauté beef fusion, and it was super good. So yeah, we'd probably go something like that. There is actually a Vietnamese place not too far from us. That's not too expensive. We have gone there, but not really. When we first moved onto the boat, we went there like once or twice, and we haven't really been back since, just because we're trying to save money right now. I love who giving Stark a bit. Well, I hope that's a good thing. Ned was always a good guy. He just didn't last very long. Do you have a Steam Deck? Gabe Narwa have a boat and Steam Deck. So Holly and I do not have a Steam Deck. We do have a Switch on board, an older one, and then we have our PC. So this is my PC. We do play games on it, and Holly has a laptop as well. Mostly to make videos, but we do play games as well. Very familiar with that restaurant. Are you? That's awesome. It's a very good restaurant. Very good. I love that place. Or are we talking about the one on the island here that's very close to us? Because that one's pretty good too. I know, that's what I'm saying. McDonald's is not cheap. Fast food is, that's why, so in Calgary, the Pho Han Pasture place was almost as cheap as going to McDonald's. And it was better food and more food. So that's why we would go there instead. Too fast, we haven't yet. No, like I said, we haven't really eaten out. So if we were gonna make something like that or eat something like that, we would definitely have to make it ourselves. And I don't know if we have the skills for that. We'd have to look up how you make that. I'm not even sure what that is. I think you told us last time, but I don't remember now. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yo ho ho.
Oh, is it just like a Vietnamese sub, basically? If it's basically a Vietnamese sub, I have had those before, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what you're talking about. But it is also, I do love Vietnamese subs as well. Can't even afford the bologna sandwiches anymore. I know. It's getting to that point. The cost of food, the cost of living is going up a lot. Do you shower on the boat? Or sorry, does your boat stay docked and you just live out of it, or do you sail around? We do plan to sail around a lot more, Black Cat. We are waiting for summertime. Yesterday we had a big storm. Sailing season doesn't really start here until May. There have been like a lot better sailors than us out on the water, and we have seen them going. They're crazy and they're awesome, but we're not confident enough to like we don't want to get caught in a storm or something like that. As the weather gets nicer, today we could have almost probably taken the boat out, but today we have like no wind and we have really big gusts. So yesterday we had the big storm. Today we've had like no wind, and all of a sudden we'll have like a 30-knot gust, and then it just disappears again. I should check on Holly. 1 second. After my boat, oh, I already said that. Both, but I have no phone pasture like 3 minutes from it. Oh, it's one of my favorites. Also, wife's Asian, so all the tasty. Oh man, that is the best. I love Asian food is some of my favorite food, especially, like I said, Vietnamese is one of my favorite. Bok choy early this week. Why are you so rich? We're not rich. We're actually very much not rich. Holly and I live in a $36,000 sailboat, which is cheaper than the houses around here. So houses around here are more like 300. Even a condo is 360. So our boat is 10 times cheaper than the cheapest like place to live around here. We do pay $575 for the marina, but it's honestly, again, cheaper than rent. Within a couple of years, you would be saving money compared to like buying a house or living it and renting. So yeah, we're definitely not rich. We saved up a long time when we sold all of our stuff. We do not have a car anymore. We do not have a house. We do not have a trailer. Well, we got rid of pretty much everything that we didn't need to move on to this boat. And there's still some other things we might have to get rid of. Let's go see if we can find Holly really quickly. That's fair. Better check on Holly. Let's see if we can find her real quick. Holly? Are you out here? Oh, there they are, everybody. They haven't fallen overboard yet. Cece's on the dock, just chilling. Okay. Were they like bald eagles? Oh, wow. They must be. Does anyone know about bald eagles when they're young? Are they just all like a dark color? Holly said she saw 5 eagles just blasting through the area. I know we got a bald eagles over here, but I'm not sure what they look like when they're really young. You should go to Gallardo Island. Gallardo Island? I'm not sure where that is. Is that in Italy somewhere? Or is that somewhere else? I know the Lamborghini Gallardo. These new boat prices are crazy, but a reliable used boat. Yeah, exactly. Buy a used, reliable. Our boat is older. We got an older diesel engine. It's very reliable. You can buy parts for it. You can make parts. You can find used parts. Is it free parking? No, we pay $575 a month where we're parked. So we kind of have like a rent. But we can totally go and anchor out in the bay and not pay, of course. Of course, that just means we'd have to find other ways to shore, though. Oh, that's cool. You went there last year with your old sail. That's awesome. I always wondered when they get white feathers. Oh yeah. So they are black then normally. They're like a really dark color until they get their white feathers. Also, sorry, I missed a bunch of people. Loden, thank you very much for the heart me objective. Thank you for the hand heart. I think I did get that one, but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure exactly how to say your name. Sirius Yoshiki? I apologize. I probably just butchered your name. If you can tell me how to pronounce it, I'll try to do better. But thank you very much for the 7 roses. Appreciate you. Hey, is that 5.75 or 5.75? $575 Canadian. All brown when young. Okay, so they were just regular bald eagles. They were just young ones. Holly's just outside. We just kind of saw her a second ago. She's just out on the dock with Cece. They're running around. That's why we lived on a boat in San Francisco. Yeah, the boat's nice. It's fairly cheap. I have heard San Diego has very expensive marinas, though. Cece's being brought back in. Maybe she tried to run. I think there is a bit of a liveaboard fee, yes. I'm not sure exactly how much it is, though. We just told them what we were doing, and they told us the price. You Scotian? Are we talking like Nova Scotian? I was born in Saskatchewan. Holly was born in Ontario. We lived in Calgary for the past 15 and moved out here. We got a bathroom back here. We also use the marina's bathroom right now because it's easier. I think our holding tank is 50 liters. Yeah, 54 liters or something. Our sailboat was 36,000 Canadian, 27,000 US dollars. Was Kitty being bad? Is that why she came in, or you were just done?
The sun's hiding.
And yes, Holly, that's apparently what the eagles look like when they're young. They're just all brown like that.
Oh, okay. They were big though. They were massive.
I guess yeah. Someone was saying they were just wondering how when they get their white, like the white heads, but.
I thought it was 3 years to get the white heads, right?
Oh really? I have no idea.
I think so. It's 3 or 5.
Why don't you cut your hair? Why don't you grow your hair out? I guess is my question. Brisbane? No, we're not in Australia. We're in Canada, Vancouver Island.
Oh wow. Cece had to use the litter box.
Susie had to go to the bathroom. She was saving it. Justin, we are doing well. How are you? Sitting on the dock of the bay. We are in the dock right now. It's a very nice area, though. It's a pretty nice little spot. We would like to be sailing. It's been a little bit weird day. We had no wind and then like 30 to 50 knot gusts all of a sudden. You had a high liveaboard fee in San Francisco. Yeah, we just know the one guy in San Diego, and he always talks about how expensive they can be over there. And we have 2 berths. We got like the front V berth, and then we have the aft cabin. It's kind of a small, like underneath the helm, of course, cabin, so it's fairly small, but it works. Kitty's having a bathroom right now. I can hear her.
She was nervous outside.
Longest trip we've had is like an overnight one. We haven't gone too far yet. I have no idea what that comment was. I apologize. I don't know what that means. Are you planning on having kids or just traveling the world with Holly? Holly and I think we're just traveling the world. We got the kitty cat. It's already hard enough to move around the world with an animal, so we'll have to figure that out for a lot of places. It can be very expensive to travel with an animal. People ask all the time. I'm not actually upset about it. I was just reading out loud, but why would I cut my hair? That's the thing. It's a very odd question to ask a person, in my opinion. You just see someone with like something different, and you ask them why. I don't know. Specifically, like what they're doing with their hair or something. People just tell me to cut it. I've grown up my whole life with people being like, "Cut your hair. You shouldn't have long hair. Only lazy people have long hair." So it's I guess a bit of a sore spot? I don't know. Or I just get sick of answering that question because people ask all the time. Most questions are very reasonable, but that one's just an odd one to me. We travel... Holly and I have mostly just traveled by ourselves. Okay?
Yes.
What?
Nothing. I was just wondering if Josh might be around today.
I think my dad still...
Oh, right. That's okay.
Dad, can Josh come out and play?
Can Spider-Man come out to play?
Can Spider-Man come out to play? I think he was watching the live earlier.
Oh, that's okay then. No worries.
So yeah, Holly and I don't think we've never traveled in a group. We've only done a couple day sails and overnighters by ourselves. We're pretty new to sailing, honestly. We would like to travel in a group if we could. I think that'd be fun. Depending
yeah,
on the group, of course. You don't have a good group.
Sailboat's in. Sailboat.
Yeah, and we got this Kevin. He seems pretty cool. He's got a boat as well.
Oh, cool. What kind of boat does Kevin have?
I don't even know. Kevin, what's your boat? Here's a picture of it. Oh, it's like a motoring kind of yacht looking thing.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Kevin, whereabouts are you? I can't tell. But I like it. Port fees, we pay about $5.75 a month where we are.
Is that person that was from Calgary still here?
I don't know, actually. I don't think they are. Is anyone from Calgary still in the live? Also,
Actually, no, it's fine.
the missing piece was wondering if we left some peanuts in a bowl outside the window by the camera if we'd see the crows come in.
Maybe? Probably not. They're pretty smart. They know the camera. But we could try.
We should.
They're not hungry right now.
Yeah, we'll probably stay close to the coastline for now anyway.
They just started coming to the boat, so that's a big step today.
Yeah. They often don't want to, like, hop on the roof. They're nervous. They see the kitty through the window and they think she's going to get her. How long does electricity last? Right now we're at the marina, so it lasts forever because we're plugged in. We do have quite a few different electronic batteries on board for different things. And we have solar, so it can change depending on the time of year.
Can we go for a walk or something?
I could give you guys another tour if you want. I have done a few today, but I'll give another one. Cat on our boat, Maine Coon. Cece is not that big. She is a Manx cat, but she's nice. Her name is Cece. Jake Bob Marley. That's cool. You have a great mindset. I appreciate it. Thank you. We try to be like pretty positive most. Sometimes I get like snappy with the chat occasionally when people ask certain questions. I don't try to be, but occasionally it's just like an odd question. Where's the kitty right now? On the floor. They want to see the kitty.
Kitty, you're the star.
Kitty is the star.
Oh wow, that boat's getting rocked right good.
We're rocking pretty good.
Incoming!
Yeah, we're rocking right now. 32 foot with pulpit and swim platform. That's cool. There's one almost very similar to that right in front of us. That's why I was kind of asking. We plan to live on the boat as long as we can. We'll see how it goes, of course. I'm from Edmonton, so there's an Edmonton person here.
Oh, cool. Hello.
Lake of the Woods is where Kevin is.
Oh, cool.
With
Lake.
their boat.
I want to go there.
Sailboat, just try to keep up, he said.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
You would probably kick our ass.
Oh, yeah.
Sailboat. That's true. I mean, we've had birds poop on our boat before, too, so it's not a big deal. I guess we don't want the seagulls here, so we'd have to be careful with that. The boat needs maintenance, just like anything in life, though. We have to pull it out of the water occasionally to do certain things. We do all the maintenance ourselves, though, which does cut down on costs. We're not running from anything. We don't have anything to run from. $5.75 to rent the spot. I'll show you guys the kitty. I think I'm gonna end the live here pretty quick. Sweet Edmonton represent. Yeah, we got a few from Edmonton. I'll show you guys the kitty. Oh, she's right behind my head. There's the kitty. I'll give you guys a quick tour as well, though.
She's the captain.
But yeah, here's the kitty, everybody. She's coming down to hang out. She would probably go after the crows. Although I think if she got too close to the crows, she'd be nervous because crows are pretty big.
She's friends with the crows. They were talking.
Were they?
Yeah.
Were they chattering?
Kitty's tail would go like this, and then the crow would go.
You see the crows, kitty? Bonnie and Clyde. Hi, kitty. You want to come down?
Aww.
Or are you just going to step down? She often will, like, touch our shoulders to let us know that she wants to, like, come down. And she'll crawl down my... Do you want to come down this way?
She wanted to run down the dog.
There we go.
Couldn't keep her reined in.
Holly, what's your go-to Vietnamese food? Pho or noodle?
Pho. Well, if it's
The
from Pho Han Pasture.
They asked where our go-to would be if we were going, like, on a date to a nicer restaurant. I said that place.
Oh, definitely there.
Here's the kidnapped child. Somebody asked where we keep her. She's right here. We did take her from another family, but that family gave her up. So there we go.
Aww.
Yeah, usually we both get like the pho, but we have gotten the what's that stuff called, the vermicelli. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good too on like hotter days, but it's a lot of noodles, so it makes you feel super full.
Same answer. Love the alignment, says Broken.
Aww.
I'll give you guys a quick tour. Sorry.
That was the best place. It was so super good.
It was awesome. Video capture. Boom. Okay, there's the kitty cat right there again. Take care, guys. Missing piece, thank you very much. I'll give you guys a quick tour. I'll grab the microphone even. There's the kitty. I'm going to try to fix this zoomed in camera. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, last tour of the day, guys. We'll probably be back later tonight probably as well. Unless the storm picks up and then we can't because we lose power again. But the front of the boat, the V-berth, we can sleep in here. We haven't ever slept in here. We both basically keep all our clothing in here. We got our blender down there and one of our heaters. This is the hatch where the other camera was outside looking. When I popped up through it, it was like right here. Looking back through the boat, we got Kitty Cat and the bed that I was just on doing the live stream. 3D printed part right there for the monitor. Holly just chilling on the couch area or whatever you call it, the settee. Navigation table, some leftover cookies. A little bit overcooked, that's okay.
That's Spike. This is Spike.
That's Spike the plant right there. We got our electronic distribution board or whatever you want to call it. We got our... Somebody was asking about the shower. There's a shower. So it's not a very big shower. I can fully stand up in here. I'm 6 feet tall. It's like a little hand wash. You have to turn it on, turn it off non-stop. It's not the best thing in the world. There's also a shower outside the deck, the swim deck. And obviously we have this big vacuum in here. So right now the shower is not really in use. We mostly use the marina. There's also a toilet down there. The Yanmar diesel engine, which I did show earlier, is right down here underneath the stairs with quite a bit of access from all angles. The back bedroom, which we have slept in, but we haven't slept in here recently. This is where we have Kitty Cat's poop palace, her litter box, and we just store a few things right now. The windows in here leak when it rains, so we just took all the stuff out of there for now. And then the kitchen, we have a propane stove and oven. We got the fridge. It's an ice box with a 12-volt converted fridge in it, so it works pretty well. And then, of course, our air fryer. And then there's Kitty Cat. She took my spot.
This was my spot.
And Wild West Gaming, our power went out too. We lost power. We had we were going live yesterday. Around 4:30 p.m. our time, we lost power and we didn't get live, or we didn't get power until this morning. And then here's the outside, everybody. So we are at a dock. We're in the marina, but we are in the ocean. Holly had the hammock chair up there earlier, so she was just chilling. The sun is starting to go down though, so it's getting a bit colder now. And now I have nowhere to sit because Kitty Cat took the spot.
That's her spot.
It is her spot. I'm gonna have to...
Oh my. Oh. Let that be.
Sorry, Kitty.
No. What happened?
Where'd that mouse go? Sorry, Kitty. I know I just kind of stepped right in here, didn't I? I'll put this up here so you guys can see the kitty a little bit.
Aw. Kitty, is that true?
Hopefully I didn't. Last time I accidentally didn't check, I lost the live stream because I didn't do the puzzle piece thing. Seagulls can be mean, I agree. It's very peaceful, and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. We've been live for quite a long time today, so I think we will end the live stream right now. Holly and I are going to go do some things. Maybe we'll go for a walk or something. It's pretty nice out there. We'll go see if we can get some crow videos for you. I don't know if you're still here missing, but if you are, we'll try to go get some crow videos for you and post them in our story or something. How do you get signal? We have Starlink internet. You can, actually you can't. I was going to say you can see it on the video up here, but you can't. It's too far back. Hold on, maybe I can get you to see it. I'll blow this up real big. Right in the middle there. You can't really see it. On top of the solar panel is our Starlink internet. It's not in the ideal spot right now. Well, the Starlink is. The panels are kind of in the way. Let me just shrink this right back up. Takes me a minute. Hold on. Hold. There. Take care. Enjoy the evening. You too, Kevin. Thanks for being here. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. We will talk to you later. I hope everyone had a great day, good evening, great morning, whatever it is for you guys. Hey, I apologize. We are just heading out. But again, appreciate everybody. I hope you guys are all having a great time. Holly, have a good one. It's okay. We'll be back, hey. As you can see, we got the kitty cat here too. Did you feed the kitty yet or no? She did get fed, okay. We will head out. If you haven't already, guys, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, do all the cool stuff. We do appreciate it. And we will be back later tonight, probably. She said...